name's Rockman3K3.
My name's Leroy.
And we're back in for another great episode of the fantastical, the great duality of the Nerd Plate. The Nerd Plate. Ah!
I really get tired of you doing that sometimes, but it's okay. I love it. I love it sometimes. It's okay. No, it's.
I'm sorry.
I just no. I don't get tired of you doing it.
Come on, Rockman.
I don't get tired of you doing it. But every time you do it, it just reminds me that I've done no research on sound effects, and there should be sound effects.
It's coming. I'm gonna go back to start putting some sound effects.
No, I absolutely have the sound effects. I just don't remember to put the shit in.
Oh, so this is one of those times where you just like you have an idea and you want me to help you remember to.
Yes, because I told you, say it with me, kids. I'm dumb.
You're not dumb.
Let me be dumb.
You're like, yo, I have an idea. And I'm like, all right, that's great. And then you stop doing it. I'm just like, okay, so we're not doing this anymore. And then like
deficit disorder. I lose track of my own fingers some fucking time.
No, I feel you.
I be wanting to do it. I be passionate about it. You know how passionate I be about shit.
That's
and
true.
I be wanting to do all the shit.
No, you know, I'm gonna take this time right now and say,
but I forget to do shit.
Guys, let me tell you something. On this show, right? No bullshit. I love working with this man over here. You know why? Because this dude is hard of a time as he might give me. This motherfucker comes up with some of the best ideas, and they're just out of nowhere, and they come at random times. And like, I'm so used to working with him now. I'm just like, let's do that. Yes. Like, it could be 2:00 in the morning. Be like, yo, real quick, I know you up. Hey, what about doing this for the show?
I know your ass be up. and that's why I do it.
He's not lying. I don't mind it. I never be like, oh my God, dude, so I'm just like, yo, what to do? And like, he'll just come up with these great ideas. And I'm just like, oh my God, how did you think of that? I don't know, but I need you to help me implement this. And it's just like, I don't know how to do this. And I'm like, oh, you just do this. And you're just like, yes.
And that's yes. And see, I'm glad you said that. I'm sorry, I'm putting my boots on. Don't ask me why I'm putting boots on. But that's why that's another. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna give you your roses while I can, brother. Because you are a pharaoh and a king with a head with a crown, and you should be wrapped in gold. But that's why I like this podcast, because my ideas be like out here, and you can fine tune that shit. Because
and that's all they need, because they be so good. I'd be like, damn, why not think of that? Okay, yeah, let's do that.
I can just throw out shit like here, and you can be like, I know what you want to say, but you're not saying it right. Do it this way.
You mean do it this way? You're like, yeah, like that.
And 9 times out of 10, halfway through the conversation, my words turn from words to just grunts of positivity.
Yeah.
And that. Do that shit. Science that motherfucker. Right.
Yes. Do that and do this.
See, that is why we are a good ass tag team, because that's why this podcast works, because you have all the knowledge and I have this much of the knowledge, but my personality takes over for what I lack.
It's true.
Dumb as hell, but oh my God, the charisma, you can't stop it. It's like in Fallout, where I put like, what was it, New Vegas? Yeah, I think like the 4th time I played New Vegas, I put all my points into charisma. And you know what?
Did not disappoint.
I could talk a bitch out her drawers. I could sell water to a ski boat. I can sell ice to a damn polar bear.
You just steal it from everybody. Oh, I got you, cuz. I got you. Oh, okay.
Non-believers to a temple, goddammit, boy.
So
give it a curse.
So you just in there drinking motherfuckers? That's what you do it?
Pretty much.
I represent Canada. And it's like, Drake, you represent like 50 states and a country. Nigga, you can't do that. That's not fair.
Yes, again.
You know how we do it in Houston. Nigga, you don't even know how they do it in Houston. What the hell?
Or Atlanta, or in Vegas.
I'm on DC woes now. No, you can't be from DC.
You can't claim DC too. That's Wale. That is exclusively Wale's, which don't know where he is right now. But it's he's here with us. I don't.
Was it Tom? Was he getting too much?
Wale had 2 good albums.
And, he might just be tired, man. Because Wale was, for a minute, he was on everything. So
he was.
I get it.
After Lotus Flower Bomb, a couple of them mixtapes,
Bruh.
the album about nothing. It was good.
Speaking of music, my girlfriend, shout out Crystal.
Shout out, babe.
She hit me up. She's like, I just want to say that this lives in my mind for you right now. Why the fuck is Logic put down another like mixtape? And I was just like, oh.
I thought Logic quit.
Everybody thought that, bro. Everybody.
No, he said he was gonna. He said
literally.
said Bobby Tarantino 3 was the last one.
Yeah, but
and he keeping out mixtapes. Okay, well.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what to tell you because you remember the Sinatra projects. He put out like 8 of those,
and they were decent.
Yeah, so I mean, it's
they got repetitive, but they were decent.
You know what I think it is, and I'm gonna put out
Bobby.
He was on the show that I watch on Apple TV. Shout out to Apple TV. Apple TV has all the best drama shows, by the way. Damn, you get what you pay for. Mr. Corman, which was a show by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, which is still on. He was on there, and I think that's what happened. Is like he played a part on there, and I think it blew him back up again, and I think he's trying to capitalize on that. So
it's just gonna be what 18 songs about I'm black, I married a Mexican woman, I love my kids. It's a struggle being a rapper and a dad and half black and white. I can say nigga, guys. I swear. I'm
not Sean King.
I love my mom. My dad used to do a lot of drugs. My sister basically took care of me. I can really say nigga. I want you to know I can really say nigga, guys.
Leroy.
And the last one is I'm better than like 90% of rappers out there.
Leroy, is he just like the inverse Eminem? Is that what's happening? Like, you know how like Eminem is like Flash? Is Logic like inverse Flash to Eminem? Is that what it is?
Eminem. To me, everybody older, everybody that was hot in 2007 and back need to stop. Like, Eminem needs to stop rapping. Jay-Z needs to stop rapping.
Oh, yeah, it's been time.
Nas needs to stop rapping.
Puffy, too. But Puffy on the list.
Puffy's not a rapper.
He's not, but he needs to stop showing up in songs and dancing in like videos. That's still happening.
Busta Rhymes needs to stop rapping.
Oh, my... Bruh, why is he still... He should have stopped in his prime. That's not a, like, part of that set. Busta Rhymes is done. I fucks with Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes. This new I can really talk, nigga.
That last Busta project, but you gotta be a Busta Rhymes fan because if you listen to the first one and then it all makes sense. But stop. Why? What are you doing? Why?
Bro, if he comes out on another album, I heard his last project and I agree with you. It's good, but it's time. That's like if LL Cool J was still rapping. It's like, bro, what you doing?
Right.
Come on, you don't have to do this no more, bro.
What's the point, man? Like you've done what you've created your legacy. Your legacy already exists.
You know,
you don't have to impress anybody anymore.
Right, and you know what's crazy to me, Leroy? All the rappers that we want to come back, because that's just like, remember what you said about Outkast, which you were absolutely right. I didn't want to hear it as an Outkast fan, but you were right. I want them to come back, but you're right. As much as I want them to come back,
it's not going to be what you thought it was.
Right. And I mean, Andre 3000 is already out here living his best life and saying, like, y'all, I don't think I have it anymore. And I wish a lot more people would follow their lead, as much as I hate it, because Outkast could have kept going. They stopped when they were just like red hot, like flames were still coming out. And it was just like, all right, what y'all got next? And they were like, that was it. And it was like, nigga, what? But
like if an Outkast album came out today, I think
everybody would buy it off consignment.
Exactly.
But
you would buy it for the novelty of it. Like, oh my God, we got a new Outkast album in 2021. And, then it's really bad because if it sucked,
then it's like, damn.
The legacy is tarnished.
Right, because they never had a bad album. Never.
Exactly.
They even put out a greatest hits. It was still one of the best albums they ever put out. Mm-hmm. So you're right.
You're going to go in there hoping to hear like Sorry Miss Jackson or Aquemini or all the hits that you loved 2000 from 98 to 2004, 2005.
Yeah, bro.
But it's not going to be that. It's gonna be some of that, but it's probably gonna be like a 20. It's like Ice Cube. Ice Cube is another one. They need to stop rapping.
Oh, I know, man.
And don't get me wrong, I fuck with
he-
Q.
It's not that, and when we say that, like, it's not that like we're saying Ice Cube can't rap. No, Ice Cube can rap his ass off. In fact, if you didn't know, Ice Cube wrote everybody's lyrics on fucking NWA. Like, that's a fact. The movie did not stress that enough. They gave him the little like, oh, like the part where he said, "Shut the fuck up, Cube. Write the rhymes, Cube." But no, seriously. There was a difference. When Ice Cube left NWA, you can tell the difference. You could.
Dr. Dre was a rapper. You're not a hip hop fan.
You are not a hip hop fan.
Because Jay-Z wrote a lot of that nigga's lyrics.
Yes.
Eazy-E was a drug dealer.
Yes, he was. Yes.
A good one at that.
Yes.
Was
very
not a rapper.
He was
not a rapper. No. Not a rapper at all.
In fact, guys, that's why they went out of their way, because another side note about that movie, you know, Eazy-E's son wanted to be Eazy-E, but they said no because you're a rapper. We want someone who wasn't a rapper because Eazy-E wasn't a rapper. So yeah, absolutely true.
Not MC Yellow. What's the nigga name?
Oh, MC Ren.
Ren wrote his own shit too, but Ren was in the group already.
That's the crazy thing, is that MC Ren, and who was the other one?
DJ Yellow.
Not DJ Yellow, but the other one, the one that the voice got fucked up.
Prince something.
Either that or Doc something. He changed it. But anyway, both of them wrote their own shit. But MC Ren actually,
the other light skinned nigga in the group,
right? MC Ren actually could write worth the damn. Like he just, sadly, he just didn't take off because everybody really only cared about him in like NWA. So, but
what is his nigga name?
I can't remember his name, but like
Arabian Prince. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was about to say I knew it was Prince something, but the Arabian Prince, yes.
Just like a lot of people didn't know that, man. Humpty Dumpty, before he like passed, man, Humpty Dumpty had rhythm. That motherfucker could flow, but a lot of people just know him from Digital Underground.
R.I.P. Goat, bro.
R.I.P. Goat.
R.I.P. Goat. What were we talking about?
Anyway, we were going off tangent because we were talking about how great the show is, thanks to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we awesome out here. But anyway,
I look forward to this shit every
Leroy,
week,
me too, bro. Me too. How was your week, bro?
So I started my new job today.
Please tell the people, Leroy, about your new fancy schmancy boots, please.
So about what I like to call. So where I work, I'm not gonna put the company out there because I just got there and I don't want to fuck up.
Right.
So a lot of cool dudes, a lot of older guys,
Mm-hmm.
but we do a lot of work outside.
Right.
That requires steel-toe boots and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't know where to get my boots from. So I called on a good friend of mine. His name is Shogun, and he's from the Government Name Podcast. Shout out to the Government Name.
Shout out to the Government Name.
And Shogun does a lot of work. And I was like, "Hey, cuz, where you get your boots from?" And he was like, he told me a spot. He was like, "Yeah, go there, check them out and see, because they'll like measure your feet and everything." And my foot's weird because it's a half size, and it's really like I can fit a 13, but a 13 and a half will fit me like perfectly.
Or a good, I don't, because you sound like my feet, or a good 14 if it's
I can wear I can wear 14 comfortably, like with very minimal room, and obviously it's 14, so it's kind of big. But I got some boots, and they are like, I like to call them yee boots, because people who wear these boots, I see them around. They're at a lot of bars. They drink a lot of Coors, a lot of Natty Lights. Yeah, they're in they don't like they roll tide real aggressive.
They remember when certain things were cool, whether you get hit on women.
They probably still hit women. It's a lot of people with beards and
they probably say, "Brother, I tell you what, brother."
It's a lot of dipping. It's a lot of this shit right here.
They have the Tennessee weekend that Shogo was talking about in Government Day.
I tell you what, boy, yeah, it's a lot of them. But
Jasper, go get my truck.
Right, they sound like their names are Jasper, Colt, Cody,
Hunter. Don't forget
Hunter, Ryan, Jimmy, Bobby, Ricky,
Bubba. Don't forget about Bubba.
Bubba's a lot of Bubbas.
A lot of Bubbas.
But yeah. So I got these new boots, and I'm gonna call them either my yee boots or my hard ER boots because they make me feel like I want to say nigger. Like not nigga, like I'm growling at you.
Let me ask you this: can you go around saying Mexicans got on boots?
I'm not Mexican, but I have been mistaken for Mexican plenty of times. Matter of fact, my best friend Adrian, shout out Adrian, used to call me Mexican for the better part of our friendship. So
y'all, if you don't know that joke, please go see Ali Sadiq stand up. It's a short stand up. It's 15 minutes and it's funny. It's about Mexicans got on boots. It's about him being in prison. That's just the funniest shit ever.
But bought me some boots today.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Work was real fun.
Nice.
I learned a lot.
Okay.
And we got done kind of early, but when we got back, we had to go to the transportation depot because when I do start going out in my own truck, they have to register me for the truck that I'm gonna get. And I got to meet the squad in the transportation department. It's a bunch of old niggas, and it's like walking in a barbershop.
That's it. And you know what? Every last one of them niggas gonna retire in succession. First one retire, 4 more years. Next one's gonna retire. 4 more years. Right. Next one gonna retire.
It was brother named Quincy, brother named Sammy. I can't remember the other guy's name. And then there was another guy, the lead guy. His name's Ike.
All right, so cool. I'm gonna go ahead and call this now. If this is the Cowboy Bebop anime, those will be your 3 guys that you always see everywhere. Your 4 old men.
Those are the dudes that's always sitting at the cafe talking shit. But in reality, it was more like the three Eddie Murphys in the barbershop.
Oh, in the barbershop. I'm gonna call Cash Clay. Mom call Cash Clay. I'm gonna call Clay.
But that's essentially what had happened. So I walked in there, and the guy who was training me, he introduced me. He's like, "Hey, y'all, so this is Leroy. He's gonna be taking my truck. Where's Ike?" And then they was getting lunch. So and they all loud as shit too. The room wasn't that damn big. It was a garage, but they're like a little office.
Let me tell you something. That's every old black person you ever gonna encounter. All right, I get on to my mama all the time. Mama, I'm right here in the room. You don't have to scream at me.
I mean, but after black niggas do that. Yeah, they'll talk to you hazy for a little bit, but after like 2 minutes,
family.
We was all I was family. I was part of the crew at that point. They gave me a drink. I don't even drink sodas, but I drank that one because I didn't want to be rude and shit. And we was talking about shit. We was talking about the government, talking about COVID, talking about the crazy bitches in administration, and all the people that work. He's like, they was talking about Snoop and them. Snoop work over there in distribution. I was like, man, this is my first day. I don't know who the hell Snoop is.
Let me tell you something. Hang around them dudes because they know everything about that whole department. They're the info center right there.
About to say, we sat there for a good 30 minutes. And when I tell you 3 separate arguments broke out, about 8 minutes in between each other, and Mr. Ike came in. I found out Mr. Ike used to be a preacher. And my trainer, they got this little inside.
Oh, they about to be off the chain.
Yeah. They was all nice. They were calling each other fat and shit and doing all the old, but it was cool as hell. But I found out Mr. Ike used to be a preacher, and they call him the Chicken Man because he's like one of them old Southern preachers that he didn't cook on Sundays. He just went to one of his parishioners' house, and that brought up bad memories for me because my grandma used to be like, "Don't touch that plate in there. That's for the pastor."
That's for the pastor. He get the big piece of chicken.
He get the chicken, and I was like, well, "Damn, grandma, we hungry."
Look, a lot of people thought that episode
if the pastor leaves some, you can eat some.
That's it. You remember that episode of Everybody Hates Chris? Everybody thought that shit was for the show, though. That shit is real.
Nah, that shit is real.
And you get the biggest piece of chicken, and the father, oh, hell no.
And you can't eat nothing. You can't touch nothing until the pastor get his plate.
No, that's for the pastor. Now go in there.
See, that around that time, I was probably when I was 8 or 9, hanging out with my little cousin, my other cousin, and not Cole Jackson, but my cousin Lionel. And that's when I started hating church because we would be playing like back in the 90s and early 2000s and shit. We played hard as fuck. Like when I went down there to visit my cousins, we ain't go inside. Even when PlayStation 2 was at its height, that was for the older squad. But we was out there playing, jumping on top of shit, and we be tired and hungry when we came in, and it'd be a full ass meal ready. Grandma, can we please have just a piece of chicken? Because we saved for dinner a couple of times, but we usually came back home. It's like, no, that's for the pastor. The pastor coming over here for supper.
Which I shout out to your grandmother. I love your grandmother, because remember that one time we went over there and she made us carry the big branches of trees over to the. She was the nicest person ever. I love her.
That one. That one do the same thing.
Right.
I don't go over there, but this is on my mom's side, so this is Cole Jackson's grandma too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, see, best part, smart thing is, and Adrian can attest to this, don't ever go with me anywhere to my family functions, because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna end up working, or you're gonna end up talking to somebody you don't want to talk to.
Who's your friend? But can y'all move this couch for me real quick? Yeah, y'all seem like 2 big strong lads. Oh, I know the drill. I'm used to it. I'll be like, oh, okay, let's go.
That's why Adrian don't go with me to my parents' house no more. Last time that nigga helped me, I think we was gonna play zombies. It was in the height of the 360 era. He came over. We had the systems hooked up and everything. My dad came in there, and we ended up hanging sheetrock for the next 4 hours.
Now, wait. All right. Now, did he come in like the Black Daddy? Just come in. Hey, boy. Now, listen. We're going to go in here, and we're going to hang the sheetrock. And then at 4 p.m., we're going to have lunch with your mama.
Nah. He came in there. He's like, hey, y'all two come help me for real quick.
Oh, help me for a minute?
Help me for a minute. This is at like 11 o'clock in the morning. He's like, all right, let's just go help him for a minute. Here, 2, 3 o'clock happens later, and we look, bro, it's 3 o'clock.
And we
literally help this nigga all day.
The worst part about it is when they say, oh, come help me real quick. You can even leave the game on. It ain't even going to take that long.
Came back, both of the systems was off. System powered down over sleep.
System looking at you like, y'all thought y'all were going to play today. Like, damn, man.
By the time we got back in there, we probably played 2 rounds of zombies, and then he's like, bro, I gotta go home. I'm hungry as shit. Your mama don't cook. I was like, yeah. Because one, it's not Sunday. She only cook on Sunday. So.
Oh. What did you just fend for yourself, or did y'all just go get something to eat?
Oh, no. That nigga left. And I had to wait till that night.
Like you. Like, what'd you do? Your mom didn't cook. Did you just cook for yourself?
No. See, my mama would cook one meal, and it would last. She would cook on Sunday, and that would last till Wednesday. She would cook. No, she wouldn't cook on Thursday. Because whatever she made, I guarantee you, she made enough to last on Wednesday till Wednesday. Thursday and Friday and Saturday, my dad, we went and got fast food or something.
Man, shout out to Miss Ketchum. She's Mama Ketchum. Mama Ketchum was hilarious.
There was a period that we ate dinner every 2 nights, and it was nice.
Aww.
It was annoying because I was at the teenage stage, I don't want to talk to y'all. Shit, leave me alone.
Right, you want to get your food and then go back to your room. Boy, we're gonna sit down and eat like a family.
No, we're gonna eat like a family. We're gonna get to know each other. We ain't gonna watch TV, and we just sat there in silence and ate.
And they only do that because that's what their parents did. We asked them how are their family dinners? They always say oh yeah, we just sat there and just looked at each other. Hey, I'm like, why would you want me to do that? What the
And see, now that I got this new job, I get off a lot earlier, and my mom was like, why don't you start cooking something so y'all can have family dinner? I was like, all right, baby ain't but 1 year old, but we'll talk to her. Sure. I enjoy cooking, but we ain't gonna have family damn dinner. We're gonna sit in front of the TV and watch football or watch something together and eat and talk. She'll watch something and I'll play my game and we'll be together. That's
it. That's you gotta embrace the old with the new, man. You gotta just mix it up.
That Cosby family shit don't work.
Look, because pretty soon when your daughter comes of age, when little Ketchum comes of age, look, it's gonna be like, can I just look at my tablet?
Nah. See, I might have to raise my baby a little different. I don't think she's gonna get a tablet. She ain't gonna get no. I'm gonna raise her like I was raised. She ain't gonna play the new shit. She's gonna play the shit I played. And
the old shit. Level up.
And see, now she don't have to go through the struggles of Nintendo 64 because she can play all this shit on.
Which we're gonna talk about later. Woo!
Right. But how was your week, sir?
Oh man, my week was crazy, bro. It's just been work nonstop. That's all I've been doing. They've been working me like a black Hebrew slave. So,
Ain't that the same? Ain't that the same thing?
Initially, yes. Peak blackness. Both of them. But yeah, it's been crazy. So I want to say this. So church, I want to take y'all real quick.
Church.
Into the house of Rockman3K3. I'm not gonna preach to y'all. But I will say this. Oh, listen, if you out there and you like, everybody knows that I work for an app service, right? I'm not gonna say which company. I'm not gonna put my business.
Work for a grocery delivery service.
Look, Josh, but you put too much. You doing the most.
Oh, you said an app service. There's only two types. There's either you.
I know. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
No, I'm saying there's two groups. There's multiple of them. Like,
I get it. Yeah.
Either driving people or you delivering shit.
Right. So
you work for the delivering shit people.
Yes. I work in the headquarters. So
One of them.
For a certain company. I'm gonna say this. Two things I'm gonna say. So, wow. Yeah, it is 4. That's crazy. So I'm gonna say this. Look, one, let's go to the customer side of this. Let me holler at y'all real quick. Be fucking nice, cause let me tell you something, bro. I had a customer. Yeah, don't be a dick. I had a member, as we call our customer, chew me out 20 minutes almost straight, just dog cussing me out, and I'm just sitting here like, all right, cool. Do I just choke somebody? Do I just like get up and hang up? Like what, whatever. And so I'm taking it because I'm just like, well, it's still not as bad as when I used to work at GameStop and whatever. So, and then, it works out the way they're like, I want to speak to your manager. I want to speak to blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. So I get my manager on the horn. And she talks with them. And surprisingly, they're really nice to her. And they're just like, oh, we just want a refund, whatever. Okay. As I told her about my experience, she's like, well, you should fill out a report because we don't want you to think this is just bruising under the carpet. They're mistreating you. We want to know. And so I was like, shit. Yeah, I was like, I know they were mad, but the cussing was uncalled for because that's how bad the cursing was. Right. And so she's like, yeah, you should fill out a report. I was like, all right. So I filled out the report, you know what I'm saying? And bro, this is the funniest shit ever. Literally, by the end of that day, she comes back. She's like, "Oh, hey, by the way, I think they terminated those customers." Number one, Leroy, I didn't know you could terminate customers.
That's amazing. Terminate a customer,
right? Because let me tell you something.
I would love to terminate a customer.
Right. Let me tell you something. That never happened to us at GameStop. And Leroy will tell you
the customer's always right. I've never found somebody more wrong.
Now, here's my thing. And here's why I say, y'all, just be nice. Because it costs you nothing to be nice. Leroy, out of the $300 some they spent, only about $60 of items were actually fucked up. Mm-hmm. Here's the other thing that was crazy, was that they got free items that they weren't even charged for, and they're still complaining. But that's not even bad.
These we were going to, aren't they?
You know they were. And we were going to refund them their money and give them another $20, $30 on top of that. Just to be like, we're so sorry. But then they fucked it all up by complaining and just being complete assholes. And her husband even called the woman who made the delivery, see you next Tuesday. Now, that's one of your favorite words. I can't say, I can't say that shit because that cuts to the core. That's just like, really?
Cunt is pretty hard.
I mean, it's very.
You gotta be fucking up to be called the cunt.
I mean, the only thing this poor woman did was just be new. Because that's what it was. She was just new to the job.
Right.
And so they were just going off whatever. And literally, it's the funniest shit ever. Because they can't do like, oh yeah, we don't tolerate that. They've been turned. Yeah, no. So let me tell y'all out here. You're right. That's the first thing out here. Y'all, these hipsters don't fucking play. Now, I'm seeing it now. This is the app boom that I'm seeing happen. That leads me to my second thing. Number one, don't get shit twisted. Because these hipsters, they got feelings and shit, but they're efficient as fuck. Fuck around, find it. They will, oh no, we don't like, and let me tell you something. They love our black asses. They love us because they know we know the struggle. And they're just
course they do.
Oh, no, you don't have to take that. You know what? Let me talk to him. No, I'm going to go in there, buddy. And it's like, well.
Go ahead, okay. Rachel. Shit.
Yeah. No, Rachel, it's okay, man. They hate me. No. I am tired of it. I am sick of it. I love you. You are like a family member to me. Like, I will let you come spend Thanksgiving with me, and you're not going to tolerate this.
That's okay. Don't invite me. Y'all put raisins and shit.
I'm good. Y'all can't cook. So it's funny. So that's rule number one, y'all. It's just be nice. Because I'm going to tell you, these hipsters don't fucking play out here. Like, they be like, no, we efficient. You're going to either like everybody we have on board or fuck you. And they don't care about your money.
And fuck you is the easiest, is the bigger button.
It is. And then the second thing is, so in the group that we all have together, and you know the group, I put in there, I was like, hey, how do y'all feel about these app jobs? Because I feel like it's coming, Leroy. Like I said, it's no surprise or it's no shock that I work for an app company. Mm-hmm. But I feel the app boom is going to be like a bubble and it's going to burst. Because Shogun came up with a lot of, and he was absolutely right in all the stuff he said. And I totally agree with him. But what I'm worried about when I see, bro, is like people are treating this like, yo, this is my everyday job. Like this is how I put food on the table. And I'm just like, why would you do that? Like you know the bottom could fall out at any minute. That's like you having a full family right now, and you just be like, Miss Ketchum, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna work for blah blah blah. And I'm gonna get these orders and they're gonna be right. And we're gonna be set. And here's the thing. It's good when it's good. But when it's a slow fucking week and then I gotta hear you complain, like you taking food out of my mouth because which I'm not even in charge of the orders, but you're not getting the orders, you're not getting the pickups, you're not getting the Uber rides. Like, what's gonna be you gotta have something to fall back on. Like, you had to have known this should have been a part-time job. It could be a booming part-time job. You're like, oh shit, I'm making a lot. But you need a actual full-time job or part-time job. You just kind of fall back on and be like, well, here's my insurance. Here's something that has to pay me if I come in and do the work. So I'm a little worried about that, bro. And that worries me about America because America's fallen in love with these app jobs so much. And
it's a kind of a two-parted thing. And I did read some of it. Mm-hmm. Like I have a couple of friends that do it full-time and they love it. And it supports them and it works for them. But you also have to remember that America is going towards the lazy shit. Like, what's the Disney movie?
WALL-E. Yeah. WALL-E.
Like,
yeah.
It started slow. Mm-hmm. And another comedian, Tom Segura, makes this. He's like, how lazy do we get? How lazy are we getting? Because I'm sick and tired of commercials for beds that sit up for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, he makes a good point.
Yeah.
And then he goes on to say, like, one day you're just going to say, like, food, and it's going to bring you food, and you're going to say shit. And then bottom's going to open up, you're going to shit, and then you're going to say, I'm tired, and then it's going to lay you back down. But
yeah, I mean, we're getting to that point, and it worries
it's just
me.
Lazier.
Yeah, like
lazier.
It worries me how much we're addicted to convenience because
convenience is a good thing, but convenience is an addictive thing.
Yeah, because like, don't get me wrong, like I get it, like services for people who cannot do this, like old people. Or like like people who don't need to be out,
shut
or
in,
need to
people,
like
people.
I mean,
these people,
right? And I get it right now because my mom, my uncle go through that because my uncle has cerebral palsy, so he can't get out, not for real unless somebody's with him. And then my mom, she's going through a lot with her early stages of dementia, but at the same time, like she's she gets out every now and then, but to have groceries delivered to her, stuff like that is cool. But I'm starting to worry about this shit, man, because like I don't like me personally, like that's still something I go do. Like I don't I get it. I'm busy, and I am with this new job. I'm busy all the fucking time, but I still be like, all right, well, I need to get out and go do this. I need to get out and go have this in the house because I know I'm not gonna be able to blah blah blah. Like there are still some things that I want to go out and do.
Yeah, I mean, I try my best to get out, but I have one of those services. Mostly because I got it during the height of the pandemic.
Right. And that's what made all those popular. Yeah. And I think now people just get addicted to it after the fact.
Oh yeah. I mean, it is a convenient thing because like me and my wife both work, and like let's say we need some stuff for the baby. and both of us are at work, and we know we have to go pick up one of us got to go pick up the baby.
Right.
One of us got to make sure the baby eats and the animals are taken care of. And I'm still at work, so it is convenient to either have the deliveries ready for me to go pick up or just have them delivered,
right,
and stuff like that. So, it's kind of a double-edged thing. People who don't need it are going to abuse it, and people who do need it will use it when they need it.
Right, and I mean it's one of those things where like I totally understand what some people do. Like for example, our friend Red, who is a therapist, like she totally needs services like that because she doesn't like being around people, but she doesn't have to be, and I get it because they fucking talk to people all day. I totally understand,
right?
Or
people who are still scared of coronavirus,
right?
Like, I just don't feel safe. I don't want that shit. Just leave it outside the door, and I'll get it, and I'll clean them, and I'll put them up, and I don't have to go nowhere.
Right. But like I'm starting to worry because like not only are people like getting addicted to this shit, but they're becoming the American way with it, which means they're becoming fucking like entitled to that shit. Yeah, like well, you should compensate me for not having this 5 minutes before. And it's like we are talking about fucking groceries. Grow the fuck up. Like for real. You know what I'm saying?
It bothers me. Like whenever I do it, my order, I'd be like, all right, I'm out of fucking food. And like, if I don't do this shit, I'm not going to eat. So it'd be like $100, $200 worth of groceries. That's like, all right, it's going to last me 2-3 weeks. But when people be like, oh my God, I just got to have Ritz crackers and pineapples and yogurt.
Bruh.
Boop, 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 and have that shit delivered. I'm like, you really wasted somebody else's time and gas.
And be like, bruh, and they get upset about that shit. They be like little $60 like items,
right?
Like 60, and like I say that like that's not a lot of money. That's a lot of money if I went into the store, but like delivering just $60 worth of a total, and you really snip and catch an attitude with me, like, bro, come on.
Man. And I'll use DoorDash as an example, but it's just like it should deter. The price alone should deter you.
Yes, the markup is insane. Insane.
Like let's just say you wanted to get like a number one from McDonald's. I use that just because
you have to spend at least $20. That has to come to $20 somehow.
You're spending double.
Yes,
and like double for some food you could have went and got and spent less on gas and the cost of the food.
See, and then here's
for convenience. Now, opposite side of that coin. It is profitable to stun on a bitch when you can get some food delivered to.
Yes, and I was gonna say on top of that, because now we're going to a more group home situation because a lot of people live together now. Right. Now, if you had like, let's say me and you lived with roommates, and we each had like 5 roommates,
we would be awful roommates. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Because I stay up all night, and you just be like, "Nigga, let's party." And I'm like, I'm
not even that. I think I've gotten to a point in my life where I've become a little OCD and I like things a certain way.
Oh God, that would kill me. You would come in and organize my games. I'd be like,
this nigga, and I would be like, look, if you don't get your shit together, I'm either one of us is gonna move out this home.
I just can you alphabetize your games? Like,
you just get them out fucking way. Put them on the shelf. Do something.
Just have boxes around.
But it would also depend on the living range. It would also depend on the living range. Like if it was one of those nice white sitcoms where we had the unnecessary cool ass apartment that's clearly in like a New York warehouse type of deal, and we got an open ceiling and there's a view of the street and shit. I wouldn't give a damn how you kept your side, but my side and the kitchen got to be clean.
No, and I feel you, because the funniest thing now, which I find funny about my house, is that like I would love to throw a party now because my house is actually like super non-junky anymore. Because like now that we cleaned the living room, shout out to Bay, I'm gonna give her roses. You know what I'm saying?
Do it yourself. I've been telling you this.
Like
I told you this the first time you move, the second time you move, and the third time you move. I'm probably gonna tell you the fourth time you move.
Nigga, clean this living room. It's like, but the boxes, bro. I'm gonna get to it. But it's funny because now that my house is like not junky and it's always been clean, but just not junky. Like now the pandemic's happened, so I can't have people over. But like,
Right.
it would be cool right now to have people over because it's so much room is ridiculous, and it's like, oh man, all this room in here. So yeah, no, we would, but no, like going back to the point is that it's only good for that. Like if
Right.
we lived with 5 people and we all pitched together, so all right, let's put in our money and let's order DoorDash, then yeah, it's totally worth it because you're getting like 5 combos delivered to you. You don't have to waste the gas money to go there, and you don't have to worry about like, all right, let's pull this money, let's do this. But that's the fucking problem is that like America's convenience rate, and then on top of that, it's just like the inflation shit that's going on now. Because that's a lot of things. And I mean, this is more of a subject for the government name, of course. Which shout out to them, y'all. Go listen to them; they're awesome.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. It's a reflection of that, bro. It's a reflection of the times, and I'm kind of getting worried because like I see America kind of going through what Japan has already been through, and like Japan didn't do well with it. Where like the kids were so stressed they became what they call NEETs, which is non-educated, emancipated. I forgot what it stands for. Basically, they were so bummed out and so stressed out about getting a job, family honor, or getting married. They're just like, I'm just not going to do anything. And I know we're going to come to that point because they already talk about how we're like almost grossly much more depressed than what we used to be. And it's like, well, yeah, it's the pandemic, and then we're all fucking worried about our jobs now and shit like that. So I just let me say this to the people at home. Be careful with this app shit. Like, it's convenient, and I get it. Like, look, if you got like Leroy said, you got the baby at home, you got shit you need to do, okay. But at the same time, and I understand the pandemic's still out there too. I understand that. But at the same time, if you can go do something, go do it. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of people out there that where like they depend on these services because they have to, not because they want to, because they have to. Right. So just be nice and just realize that it's convenience. It's not something that you're entitled to. Yeah, I get it. America sells you this dream of like the dollar's always right, the customer's always right, but that's not really the case. What's always right is profitability and what's going to be well for the company. So of course they want to tell you the customer's always right because they want you to spend money with them. But I'm telling you here and now, in the realness of things, like just wake up, watch what the fuck you doing. Like, be nice to people because you don't know what the fuck everybody's going through. And at the same point, be careful with this app shit, man, because it's not going to be here forever. Like, if you're out there making good money right now with the app service that you're working with, is Uber, Instacart, Ship, whatever.
DoorDash.
Get your paper. DoorDash, get your paper. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying have a backup plan for when it doesn't work. Because I can tell you. Yeah, just always, because I can tell you, I've seen people without backup plans, and the shit is depressing.
It do hurt.
It do. But that was my week. Other than that, played the Castlevania collection. Also,
so you got real.
Got real for a second. I did. I'm sorry. Come on, Rockman.
Okay.
Talk to my. It's funny. I think God does this to me for a reason because I just have a gift. Talk to my like pest control guy that comes by. He's actually a gamer, and he was like, "Man, I see you got the PS5." Me and him talked about the PS5 for a minute, and I dropped some knowledge on him. Also, dropped some knowledge on some people at Walmart.
Did you subscribe him to the podcast?
I did not. You know what? I got the same problem as Cole Jackson because Cole Jackson said that on the show this week that I don't convert, and he's right. I don't do that either. My bad. I'm sorry, fam. I failed you. I'm a convert. I'm also gonna get some new cards so we can start converting more. So I'm working on that. Especially now that I got this nice little raise, you know what I'm saying? I'm making better for myself out here,
Whenever you want to fund my hopes and dreams,
hey,
my
look,
Cash App is always in the description.
As soon as the game drops, nigga, I got you.
Have us a nice little Waffle House celebration dinner like we did.
Oh, nigga. Oh, wait, I can't wait. Waffle House,
I ain't been to Waffle House
wings, the works, bro. We going all over the place. We getting drinks, Waffle House, wings. That's what we doing. That's it. That's right. It's gonna have to be one of your cheat days, baby. I'm gonna fuck up your life.
Cheat day, nigga. That's enough for a cheat week.
That's it. But other than that, man, it's cool. I talked to my mom. and we talked for a little bit, and it was
How's
funny.
my
I
dudes
told
doing?
she's doing well, man. She asked about all y'all. She's always concerned about everybody. And I gotta send her a picture. She's like, I'm serious. I forgot what you look like, you know.
Damn.
So I just hadn't seen her in a minute. So I'm gonna try to go down there next week if possible. But they've been having your boy like they've been cracking the whip like whoosh. So.
Oh, I believe it, cuz.
But other than that, man, I'm here. I'm still alive. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit better than what I was, and ready to get into this shit because we got a lot to talk about. You ready?
We do.
You ready to get into this?
We do.
You want me to go first? You want to go first?
You can go first.
All right, so check this out, right? I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this.
Drop
Dropping on one guitar. Listen, y'all need to go watch Star Wars Visions. Okay, look, if you don't,
I watched the first episode.
Oh my god, Leroy, was it not amazing?
It
was
odd.
All the episodes are just like that. And what I mean, okay, so let me just say this. I'm not going to do anything to spoil anything for anybody. All I'm going to say is these episodes were so good. Number one, they're much better than anything any of the big studios have been working on. So that means we need Star Wars anime ASAP. That needs to be a whole genre. After Star Wars Vision came out, this shit is amazing. I will say this. I loved every single episode of Star Wars Visions. And I think it was so good that every single anime could be turned into its own series. That's how good it was.
I mean,
good stuff. Good stuff, man.
I recognized just from the preview pictures, I recognized one of the animation styles. Couldn't tell you where it came from, but I do know I've seen that shit before.
Bro, they got big names. They got Bones. They got
really
Trigger. They got fucking. There's somebody else I can't remember. But they got IG. They got so many good, and like it's almost like Disney went out and said, "Hey, we want to make something just as good as the Animatrix, if not better." And they did that because when you watch the rest of them, Leroy, like, because that first one, I was in love with the. What happened? I was in love with the first one, guys. It was great, and I thought it was one of the best. Like things. He's got a new PC, guys. Bear with him.
Why Windows got so many fucking buttons?
Shut up. It's great. But it's like I was telling the crowd, Leroy, this is probably one of the best artsy projects I've seen in a while. And like the stories are so good, bro. I know you hadn't seen the rest of them yet.
Yeah, since I need stuff to watch, I'm gonna piece it out. And I'll check them out eventually.
It's 12 episodes, I think. And
is it 12?
It's 10. It's 12 or 10. One of the two.
Yeah, it's one of those.
But Leroy, perfection, bro. Perfect. We're talking like when you watch all of this, we gotta talk about it because that's how.
Oh, absolutely.
Because man, I almost think you know what we need to do. I need to see if Rain. I need to see if Rain is watching it because we need to do an episode.
Rain, shout out Rain Coleman from Carefree Black Nerd.
Y'all go check my man's out. The dude is hilarious. Shout out to Rain. Love you, Rain. You're awesome, bro. Yeah, but I loved it, bro. That was my first episode. Y'all, please go watch that. That you know what that's like. That is the same joy that I experienced when I watched the cartoon and read the comic for Invincible. That's how good it was. I was just like, I guess maybe because I kind of went in with the crazy bar of like, Star Wars, whatever. But like, no, like kudos to them, man. Like, LucasArts is back because that shit was amazing, and they did exactly what we all because at one point, like I remember we were at the theater and it was like me, you, Shogun, Kojak, like the whole crew, the podcast crew, the squad. Shout out to the squad. And we were talking about how like that's how they need to make Jedi. It's kind of like the X-Men where they just come out and they're just like, I'm a Jedi, but it's not the central focus.
Right.
Like that's how the stories and they're so good. So good.
I look forward to watching the rest of them. I'm probably gonna watch one tonight. To be honest, while I'm editing.
It's good, bro. It's worth it. What you got?
So my first one, and if you'll allow me, because my stories flow into your story. My second story flows into your story.
Okay.
So let me go back to back, and then you finish up, and then we'll talk about the big thing.
Okay, let's do it.
So the first, my first one, if you haven't noticed, well, I don't know, have you noticed that the estate of Steve Ditko, not really the estate,
Mm-hmm.
the son of Steve Ditko,
Mm-hmm.
famous Marvel comic book artist, is attempting to sue Marvel for the rights to Spider-Man and Doctor Strange.
I heard about that. I heard.
So I don't. What the entire story is, Patrick. No, Patrick is not the son. He's the brother of Steve
Mm-hmm.
Ditko, and he
Mm-hmm.
filed for the copyright termination back in August,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's gaining some kind of traction,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if it's going. There haven't been any like news on the trial,
Mm-hmm.
but he's. I don't know why he's suing. Or maybe he didn't get enough money, but this happened again. This happened like back in the early '90s with the guys
Yeah.
that did Superman,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the Supreme Court, I think, ruled that that it's an odd legal term, but I think it's like works for hire or whatever.
Right, right. And they
And
didn't actually own it. They just worked on right.
no, they basically
Owned it.
created him,
Right.
but and Jack Kirby did not Jack Kirby. Fuck, what's my man's name? Who made Batman?
Oh, Bob Kane. Not
Bob.
Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Yeah, but those
Bill,
two.
yeah, well, Bill Finger actually wrote it.
Yeah.
Bob
Bill
Kane
Finger
did a lot of other.
capitalized on it and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But Siegel and Schuster were the people who made Superman. I don't ask me why I remember that, but they
I
did the
remember
same thing.
that. Right.
They sold Superman obviously to DC, and
Mm-hmm.
the copyright lasted for 28 years. And
Mm.
they renewed it after that initial 28 years because this is still golden age of comics, and that made it 56 years. And then the lawsuit here, let me pull it up before I start talking out my ass.
And it's crazy. So just kind of reiterate on that while you pulling it up. It's tough, y'all, because
Got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Siegel and Schuster sold the character. Copyright lasted for 28 years with the rights to renew for an additional 28, making it 56 years. I wasn't crazy. In 1976, Congress extended the renewal period from 28 to 47 years, which was an increase of 19, making it a total of 75 years. At the time, Congress decided that people who transferred a copyright before 1978 deserved a chance to terminate the transfer rights to gain the benefit of the extra 19 years. So that means they would make any money that Superman would have made after that initial 47 years. The creator of the original work or their heirs should get back copyrights for the extra time, presumably to get financially compensated again if the copyright still had value.
So this sounds like Steve Ditko just basically wants Marvel to come back to the table.
Well,
Is
Steve
that what it
Ditko's
is?
dead.
Well, yeah, but Patrick Dick or whatever his name is. So he just wants Marvel to come back to the table and renegotiate. It sounds like.
It does, but like I said, it's called working for hire, and you can actually pull up the copyright law. So it does. Steve Ditko is responsible for not really the creation of Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. He's more attributed with their very first issues, which Spider-Man obviously came out in Amazing Fantasy Volume number
Fantasy
1 and number 15. Doctor Strange was what? Amazing Fantasy.
That was like 100 or something.
Yeah. Well,
see, and here's another thing that sucks about the comic world. And this is I will tell you guys this as a creator. Trust me, like, and all my friends know how like exclusive I am on my projects and shit. Like,
right.
When you take this shit to a company, it is no longer yours. So when you take these kind of ideas, and I honestly and truly, like, I feel both sides of this because I understand where Steve Ditko's estate is coming from.
I'm about to say, you do your argument, and I'll give you my view.
Okay, all right. And I'll make it quick. So I see where Steve Ditko is coming from or I see where his estate is coming from because it's important to like, especially when you see your character making all this money, but your
Mm-hmm.
percentages don't go up, then
Mm-hmm.
you have to kind of check them on that,
Of
especially
course.
if it's time for it. And I mean, he was very smart about that because it. And I know this is not. He's not like doing it because it's successful. He's probably doing it because the time is up and he can do it. Because I'm pretty sure if he could have done it beforehand, especially when Marvel got their hands on it, he would have done it back on Civil War because that was when Spider-Man was at his
That's
height. You
true.
know. So I understand where they're coming from, but then at the same time, like this is why I tell people like, if you want an idea and you want to keep it your own, train. But yeah, going back to that, and so like I also see where the companies are coming from because that's what happens when you sell your idea to companies. That's what
Mm-hmm.
happens when you say, "Hey, I got this great idea for your product." Like you can't once you take that to a group setting, excuse me, legality wise, it is a very complicated slice of the pie. A great example of that is why the Wu-Tang Clan said, "Hey, we're gonna break up," because when you split that shit 7 different ways, it's not as profitable as being one good artist. And it's
Right.
not that they hate each other; it's just when you bring business into play, everybody's gonna go for the highest amount they can possibly go, whether they're
Right.
friend, foe, lover, enemy, whatever. It's just that's how you play it in business. And so Marvel's standpoint is to just like, okay, especially now they're under Disney, it's like, all right, we're reining home everything. Because, this goes back to what we talked about last week with the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 setting. Is
Mm-hmm.
that, like, I mean, that was a clusterfuck in itself because that's why Disney said kill it. Because if they were to put it back out at the time they were trying to put it back out, they would have
They
had to
wouldn't
pay
have. They
Fox.
wouldn't have half
Right.
a lot of characters.
Right, exactly. And like because they were not gonna pay Fox. They were like, fuck Fox. We're not
Right.
gonna do that. And so not until they bought them, then it's just like we don't fucking care. But yeah, so like when you do that, guys, if you're out there and you got a great idea, and you're just like, it's gonna suck and it's very hard to be independent starting off. But do that because when you go with this company, yeah, you might be lavish, yeah, you might get that money. When it comes to ownership, if they, especially right now, they are trying to like, because there's rumors that even in the Actors Guild, a lot of people are about to boycott because now that everything's going to streaming, now they're trying to lessen the pay and they're trying to
Mm-hmm.
tell people, well, based on our streamers and subscribers, we can't pay you that much.
All
And
right.
so now it's getting hard for Hollywood actors to even get work. So when y'all are out there dealing with these companies, man, talk figures or walk away because you might not think your character's worth anything, but original character, what I like to always tell myself, an original character, even if you don't think it's hot, an original character is always worth a lot of money, especially in the right hand. So just keep it.
See,
So that's what
I I take that. I like that view, and I think I err more on your side than I do on the corporation side because there's a lot of people out there that's fighting for the Ditco's not to get their rights back, but they
mm-hmm.
don't realize like if they win, all Disney got to do is pay them. That's
That's
it.
it. And that's what they're gonna
They
do.
will still
They're
get a
just
chance to use. They will still have a copyright. They'll still have the character. You can still use it.
mm-hmm.
Just pay that man like the money. And I don't understand why people fight for Disney. It's like, oh, but Disney's they make so many movies and
Because
y'all
it's that
that's
magical realism, bro. It's that
that's
like that fake
Stockholm
shit.
syndrome. That's what that shit is.
It's that like Disney could do no wrong shit, and it's like
But Disney
because
is like the king of doing wrong. Disney monopolizes,
look,
kicks little guys. They've lobbied plenty of times to change copyright laws in favor for them. So
and look, bro. I love Nintendo. Nintendo is the worst motherfuckers to be on the other side of the legal battle.
I'm glad you're on the wrong side of
The
Nintendo
worst, because I can
oh
tell you,
my god.
I can tell, like, and I get it. It was still Nintendo's product, but like, like, not everybody gets the happy ending that the Star Fox
No.
people got. Because if anybody knows, if you're a true fan of Nintendo, you know that the Star Fox people who developed Star Fox, were actually hackers who what do you call it? Back engineered or reverse engineered like one of the old Game Boy games, and it wasn't. If it wasn't for Miyamoto being impressed and saying, "Hey, go get those guys," they would have been under the prison jail right now because
They
they would
probably
have
be
bought
dead.
out that company. Yeah, like so. Like, listen, these corporations, they don't give a fuck about your feelings. They want that money.
Right. And Disney should be on everybody's watch list, like those are the motherfuckers that's probably gonna take over the world because Disney owns.
It's gonna come down to Disney and Bezos, man. This it's gonna be Disney, Bezos, and Tencent, that little Chinese company.
I don't know what that is.
That's the company that's been silently buying up the video games. And
oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah,
we did a story about that.
Yeah.
So please, if it comes down to like, it's not gonna come down to a popular vote, but just do research and support creators. Don't support corporations.
Telling you.
Don't get me wrong. I love Apple. I love Apple more than I should, but Apple do some fuck shit too. Like, there's a lot of arguments for like some of the phones and like some of the products. Yeah, 100% works 10 times better on a different platform. Apple, you just getting bells and whistles and shit. Please believe it. Apple start doing some fuck shit. I'll look at my iPhone sideways. But always err towards the creative side. Like, that's all they got to do is pay him. Or pay his estate, since his estate is responsible.
A percentage, bro. That's all they got to do. And it's not going to hurt them.
Let's just see. Let's just do a quick. No, I'm going to do it on a fancy keyboard.
Because, bro, I mean, and it's because it's the same problem.
Spider-Man's net worth.
It's what fucking poor what's her name? Black Widow's going through right now. They can pay her $10 million and keep it moving. They ain't gotta do this shit, but they want to do that to set an example, so nobody else gets cute in Marvel and Disney and be like, "Well, I want more money." Y'all gave Black Widow this,
So the Spider-Man, how much is the Spider-Man franchise worth? Established in 1962, it is estimated $27.9 billion.
Oh yeah,
with a B. Yes. So let's just say my man is lobbying. How many zeros is that? That's a lot of fucking zeros. Got
a lot. And y'all know why? Because this was the funny part about Spider-Man is Spider-Man was Stan Lee's favorite hero. Stan Lee did come up with Spider-Man with Jack Kirby, with Steve Ditko, and all these other people in the room. And the thing was that Stan Lee fell in love with Spider-Man. So that's why Spider-Man has had the most movies out of all the Marvel superhero / mutants, because Stan Lee loved his ass. He fell in love with that character and just said, I love Spider-Man. It's so great. There's a reason why Spider-Man has 50 million movies and Wolverine has a few movies. Because he also loved Wolverine. He just had nothing to do with Wolverine. That was all Jack Kirby and like 2 other people. But yeah.
How much is let's just see, how much is Disney worth? Give me a roundabout figure. How much you think
I'm going to go with $500 billion.
500. Shit, where would I look that up? Oh, here we go. 500 billion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. You're actually a little over.
Damn.
So as of right now, Disney's market capitalization is roughly 151 billion.
That's not bad. It probably went down because they got Fox, but that's not bad.
I don't know if this is right though. Let's see. What is the net worth?
I can kind of see that because their parks are not doing well. And honestly, without Marvel and Star Wars, they wouldn't really have anything because the animated movies ain't hitting no shit right now.
So it's 122.18 billion. Yes, I guess.
I can see that.
So let's just say that, Disney's 122 billion. Spider-Man is 27. What did I just say? 27.1 billion, 29 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's just say Ditko wants 5%. That's $1.395 billion.
Yeah,
that's enough to live more than comfortably for a while. And plus, it's the Ditko. They know who he is. He didn't just create Spider-Man and Doctor Strange.
But here's the problem. The problem is that we live in a society of Americans. This is going back to the geopolitical tirade a little bit. Sorry about that. But this is the America we live in. Is that America has convinced us and brainwashed us as a masses that we protect the rich and we execute the poor. Because that's what happens. Because a lot of people don't understand it. Like, that's why indie games are blowing up all of a sudden, Leroy. Because people have never seen such creativity. And then it's coming out by these people. It's not They don't have to wait for it. They don't have to see advertisement for it. Good games are just coming out. And they're like, oh shit, this is cool. Has this always been like that? And it's like,
Yes, nigga.
yes, motherfucker, it has. You just gotta support these indie people.
Right.
And so, yeah, it's rough, man. Like, I honestly hope Patrick Ditko gets that because
I do too.
he deserves it.
Not him. His estate deserves it.
His estate deserves it. And I mean that's a legacy. Like, especially if you're using a character that someone created years ago and they're dead and you're still using their character. Absolutely. Right. Do something for them. Because I mean, that's like fucking who is that?
They still use Mickey and Walt been dead.
Oh, dude.
They still use Oswald, which was actually his first creation, and he been dead.
Been dead. They even used him Epic Mickey too. Remember that shit? Where Oswald the rap, So yeah, y'all gotta you gotta like put the whole like Disney thing aside and the little realism for that magical realism for that, and just realize that like this is Disney. They're a corporation at the end of the day. I get it, they make shit for your kids, but they're a corporation at the end of the day. And then look how many actors come out crazy from Disney. There's a reason for that. Like Disney is a machine. They churn out shit and they don't give a fuck what they have to do to get it. So there's that. What's your next one, sir?
So my next one comes off of Activision doing some fuck shit. But they still staying positive, and I'm hyped for this because we finally got hype videos for Overwatch 2. And they involve two characters, one of which I don't play, but it's Sombra. I don't play Sombra.
Oh no,
but they put the GOAT in there, the literal greatest player. Fight me, you can at me. God damn it, I don't give a shit. I will give you my phone number. But they finally put my boy Bastion in there. Bastion is cranked up. I love it.
So guys, are you gonna run? We really need maybe Widowmaker. Nope, I heard Bastion.
So I heard run Bastion. All right, Bastion.
Bet.
Guys, playing, but me and Adric really had that exact conversation.
Everybody, I knew so many people that just wanted to.
I'm not a support player. I'm not a support player.
It's so funny because that's all some people run is deeps, and they're just like, nope. Because like,
but I love running DPS. What is it? What does DPS stand for?
Damage second.
Per second, not heals per second. What are we trying to do? Kill people.
And it's so funny because it's. What's funny is I find it funny that Overwatch is a game that's like making it big, and people still don't understand that it's a dynamic. It's the same dynamic as MMORPGs, to where you need a tank, a healer, a DPS, and support. Yeah. Which same thing, but you need all that, and you gotta have that balance. But like y'all, and it's so y'all bashing people to death because I mean, and it wasn't just y'all. Like everybody play Bastion. Every time I get on,
I was good at it.
Few times I play Overwatch. Few times I watch Overwatch being played. Bastion was always in. I'm like, God damn! Like y'all pick somebody else.
Nope.
That nigga he is a support tank. It's like
that nigga's just a tank.
Yeah,
he's not even a tank. He's just DPS because he does not.
Yeah,
he does not have a high. He has a very low. What you call it?
But it's what we call in the MMO.
He get hurt easy.
So it's what we call in the MMO RPG community a glass deeps goggles where you just put on. You're like, that's all I'm gonna do. Just deeps.
Hey, it used to be where you just set up in turret mode and just shoot people. Or you can walk around, but now, he had 3 modes. It was the walking around, it was the turret mode that was stationary, and then his ultimate was a roving tank. Now,
oh wow, damn!
Now he has 4 modes. You can still walk around, you can still be the tank, you can still be the turret, but the tank mode is not just his ultimate. You can go into tank mode and you can go all around. Of course, it has a cooldown. And his new ultimate is he goes into artillery mode, where he can shoot artillery strikes on the map. And it's dope as fuck. Really hype. I love Bastion. I love everything about Bastion. That would be the one Overwatch figurine, if I could get one. If someone wants to bless me for my birthday, I love a little Bastion, little figurine type of deal. But it's great. Sombra got some new shit too. I didn't watch it because I saw Bastion on the little preview, and I was like, "Oh, cool." Skip to Bastion, and I'm pretty sure she's got some dope shit. Still waiting for Overwatch 2. Don't know if we're gonna get an Overwatch 2. Yeah, I was just really surprised because I did all the shit, and you're about to talk about more of it. I think see, I was right, I guess. And yeah, I didn't really think I was gonna see Overwatch 2 shit, but you got Overwatch 2 shit. I'm happy for Overwatch 2 shit.
That's crazy. So,
Get into the bad Overwatch 2
yeah,
shit.
yeah. So getting into the nitty gritty of Activision, and this is hilarious. So Leroy just talked about all the great parts. Yeah, we gonna be all right. We gonna get Activision.
We're gonna be all right.
Overwatch, it's good. Well, let me talk to you about some of the other
your thoughts.
So the saga continues for Activision. That's all I'm gonna say, because Activision just settled the U.S. Equal Opportunity Commission lawsuit for $18 million of them things. Leroy Ketchum, goddamn. Let me read a little bit about it. So reading the article right. Reading the article.
Million, boy, I don't know what I would do with one.
Listen, 18 million. Activision touched me inappropriately. I need.
Where did he touch you on the doll?
Right here. Oh my god!
Touch me in my no area. Shit.
So
I go to Activision and slip and fall.
I want $100,000,000. Look, we can sell for 40 ounce and 2-pack right now.
Look, I don't need $100 million. All my problems right now can be solved with 200,000
cash,
300,000, just to be safe.
Listen, so let me talk about some of this article real quick. So this is funny. So apparently, Activision Blizzard has settled the lawsuit filed earlier today by the U.S. Equal Opportunity Commission. In a release, Activision Blizzard promised to create an $18 million fund to compensate employees affected by discrimination and harassment. It also intends to upgrade its policies and practices to prevent and eliminate harassment and discrimination in the workplace, as well as to overhaul its performance review system. Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick called the agreement constructive and promised to be vigilant against harassment. There's no place anywhere for our company for discrimination, harassment, or unequal treatment of any kind, and I'm grateful to the employees who bravely shared their experiences. I am sorry that anyone had to experience inappropriate conduct, and I remain unwavering in my commitment to make Activision Blizzard one of the world's most inclusive, respected, and respectful workplaces. The deal will see a third-party equal consultant review Activision Blizzard's new initiatives. In the meantime, any money not given as compensation will be divided between charities that advance women in the game industry.
Why did you say women?
I just feel like this is some fuck shit. Or promote awareness around harassment and gender equality as approved by the EEOC. The original story can be found below. All right, so that was read to you from the book of IGN by Miss Kat Bailey. She did the report on that. Leroy.
Hold on 1 second.
So yeah, bro. Like, Leroy. What the fuck, man? Like, they just basically paid this little $18 million. Ain't shit gonna change. We know this shit ain't gonna change. But
look, I'd love to be on the side of the people, but I really want Overwatch to come out. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop touching people.
Listen, because I'm still over here like, yo, please let Diablo 4 come out. We've been waiting on this shit for years.
Didn't they put out? Aren't they putting out Diablo 2 again?
They did. They put it out, right? But
they already put it out.
No, and I was like, I can't. $39.99 for that. I can't. Now when it goes down 19, yeah, I'll buy it. But 39, that's too much. I'll just wait for 4. But like, bruh, we've been waiting on 4 forever. I really hope this shit. I want Activision Blizzard. I need y'all to stop fucking up. But she said, stop fucking up. I need y'all to stop fucking up. Because 18 million, come on, bro. Come on. Like, and it's some bullshit.
Nigga, I know, but let me do this. I got this.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm gonna get me a job at Activision, and I harass myself
Be sitting up there. All right, who do I talk to? I harass myself.
Look, I don't know about y'all, but it was a very handsome man. Touched me very, very inappropriately in the bathroom, and I don't think he's gonna call me. I don't recognize what he looked like, but I just know he was very handsome. Very,
I feel very used, and it's
very
just,
statuesque, trapezius muscled. Young brother, light skinned, very fair skinned. Yeah, just got. I mean, it was brutal too. I mean, he touched me everywhere.
I just 18 million. Like, why were you like? Is it that hard? Just but y'all, like, I get it. Some of y'all have never had a girlfriend apparently in your life, but like, come on, girl. Like, I don't like. I just
Are they incels?
yes, to the
Or are they
highest.
frat boys?
Probably a little bit of both, because the problem is that sadly in the culture of video games, it's one of the few cultures where you can act like that, and it's because it's so male dominated.
Of course.
Nobody's gonna stop you or be like, "Yo, man, that's kind of inappropriate." And I feel bad because I've been a gamer my whole life, and that's never been a problem for me. But like you see it because they've never known what it's like to experience. Like, it's just weird, man. So I hope this is a lesson for them. I hope they do change. I hope we don't ever see shit like this again. Yeah, I'm gonna say, look, because Diablo 4 is not out yet. Now, after Diablo 4, I don't give a fuck. They can just get that shit out.
After Overwatch 2, Microsoft come in there, clean house. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, because let's get these after Microsoft, because I'm not trying to.
Oh no, I take it because Microsoft ain't gonna do nothing but make it weird.
They'll do it, make it better, but then they'll also put it on just their systems. It's like,
oh yeah, it'll be available on Game Pass.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, because we're about to get Back 4 Blood. We're also about to get there's something else coming out the Game Pass. I don't know if you saw it. I forgot the name of the game. Avengers. Avengers is coming to Game Pass. I was just like,
really?
Microsoft's some dirty motherfuckers, man.
Crystal Dynamics was like, look, bro, this shit ain't working. We need to keep your lights on.
Come on, baby. I'll suck your dick. Come on, just put it on the Game Pass, baby. It's me, baby.
Just put this extension cord and plug it up in your living room. I'm gonna throw you a little something extra on the light bill every month. Gotta keep these kids happy, man.
What you say on what was it last week? Or you just like Microsoft will be right there at Activision, like I got it. We'll take. Give me the money. We'll take it. We'll take it. Was that $3 million? We'll take that. Yeah. It's yours now. It's crazy, man. Crazy.
Shit, wow.
How the Mario's falling. But I tell you who hasn't fallen: Nintendo. Because Nintendo's out here. You ready to get into this shit? You ready to talk about this shit?
I said we got 20 minutes. Let's talk about it.
Woo! Leroy! Jeez. Tell the people what's going on with Nintendo, because Nintendo said we's out here.
So
they were on the hook with Meek Mills and everything. They said we's out here.
Please don't use Meek Mills around me, because
they were screaming and everything. They were trying to. They didn't know if they were Martin Luther King or the next drug dealer. They didn't know.
Jesus. So Nintendo had his Nintendo Direct. That was it. Does this count as a Nintendo Direct, or was it just
no? It was a Direct. It was because it was just it's just Nintendo being Nintendo. They were like, "Hey, we're gonna do this Direct." Didn't tell anybody what the Direct is gonna be about.
No. So, Nintendo did come out with their annual Nintendo Direct conference. Of course, they showed off the new the what I like to call the useless Switch, because it doesn't do shit.
Right. It's
an OLED screen, sure. Yeah, don't care.
Nobody.
It's cares. A system that I play 99.8% of the time in its dock. But whatever.
These facts. Go ahead.
They rehyped up the now you can use Bluetooth. Has Bluetooth support. Yay.
That's dope.
It's dope. Rooms. But we had the shit
rooms.
We had
Can
the shit
I get right
7 years ago? Okay.
I know. It's Nintendo, but go ahead.
The damn show is Nintendo. A bunch of new games. So we saw the trailer for Metroid. We saw the I'm not even gonna call it a trailer, but a teaser for Breath of the Wild 2. Mario Party. WarioWare. Thank you. Mm-hmm. WarioWare. The new Mario Party that's coming
Yes, sir.
We
Yes,
also
sir.
are getting 2 new golfers and 2 new courses for Mario Golf. Um, I'm missing some obligatory things, but the biggest shit.
No. Hold up.
Oh,
Before you get into that, what you're missing also too, play. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there for all my fans because you already know what it is. Bayonetta 3, baby. We
Bayonetta
out
3.
here. As a matter of fact,
I
my
knew
God.
I was missing something.
Let me tell you something. I love the motherfucking creator and director of fucking Bayonetta 3. That motherfucker, because I don't know what he was on, but he was on some like interview, and they were like, "Well, what are you gonna tell everybody who doesn't have a Switch and they want to play Bayonetta 3? Are you gonna do anything for them?" He's like, "Yeah, tell them motherfuckers get a Switch." I was like, "Yo,
I mean,
shout out to him, man."
Because it's not coming in Microsoft at any point. Well, it will. It will come later.
No, here, okay. So you want to know what it is? Here's the problem. The problem is that it was on it was on PS3 and 360 a long time ago. Here's the problem. Sony and Microsoft equally did not want it. When Platinum Games like, all right, we're gonna come out with 2, they were like, yeah, we don't really want your game on our system. And so Platinum Games like, well, shit, like who's gonna take it? And Nintendo's like, yo, we'll step up and take it. We like the game. It was awesome. As long as you promise to put 1 back out so our people can play 1, we'll do that. And they're like, okay, we can do that. So ever since then, they have always stuck by Nintendo. I'm telling y'all now, stop being snobs, because that's what fucked up Sony and Microsoft from getting Bayonetta 3. That's why y'all will never play that on their systems again, because Platinum Games took that shit to heart. Because that's like when Nintendo was like, yo, we'll give you the funding for Wonderful 101. Nobody else would do that. But Nintendo said, yo, we'll step up, we'll do it because we like you guys. And so they're like, fuck it, we with y'all now. It's the same thing with No More Heroes. It's why I keep trying to tell y'all, like, when you talk about these system wars and all that, which is bullshit anyway, like, yo, that's why people respect Nintendo. Because say what you will about Nintendo, but they love their fans, and if they give you a chance, they're gonna give you a chance. And that's why Bayonetta is blowing up on Nintendo right now. They're not going anywhere else. Now, like Leroy said, probably in the future, yeah, you'll probably see a Bayonetta on PC, or you might see one, but
it'll make Game Pass eventually.
I tell you,
but
get that Switch, baby.
The other 2 games were, it was a Kirby game. I think it was.
Yes. How did you like that Kirby game, bro? I'm gonna get it.
I know you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it for fucking thing. Monster Hunter's getting an update. Smash was not featured, which is weird, but they said Smash and Animal Crossing are gonna have their own actual direct dedicated to them.
Because Smash, we got 2 characters left, right?
1, nigga.
1. Oh damn, yeah.
And the Smash Direct is on October 5th, if I remember correctly.
That's right.
The Animal Crossing, I don't give a shit about.
Yeah, I like Animal Crossing, but Animal Crossing is like $10 for me. I'll do it for a year, 2 years, and after that, I don't care. So
yeah. There's.
I still respect it though.
I saw the Chocobo race. Don't understand it. Don't really give a shit as to why.
It's just like Shogun said. Like, so they just did Final Fantasy Mario Kart, and I was like, yes. That's exactly what they did. Square Enix was like, how much did Mario Kart do? Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Dude, how much on the Switch?
But it's not gonna be as good. The only other game that almost lives up to it is Crash Team Racing. Because
even the Sonic game,
every fucking thing.
The Sonic game tried so hard, and it just did not hold up.
What company is Sonic from?
Oh, yeah, Sega. Yes.
All right, cool. One dude.
No, it's Sega. Come on, man. No, Sega trying, man. They put out their new colors remastered. They trying out here, okay? They trying.
Put out Shadow and make it better.
Oh, stop it. Stop!
Nigga,
stop! Don't you speak that evil in it. You know they'll do a Shadow 2 in a heartbeat.
Would you rather have that, or was it Sonic Adventure 2?
Nigga, yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
No,
yes.
No, it was a bad Sonic game.
Sonic the Hedgehog, or no. Sonic Unleashed, where he turned into a werewolf? Oh,
that was one on 360.
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
No, Nintendo did a bad Sonic game. I just can't remember what it is.
Oh, Sonic and the Black Knight.
Don't know what that is, but I'll just take it for right now.
Bruh. it was like a Sonic adventure game and an RPG to get. It was bad. I'm never gonna speak of it again. That's how bad it was.
But the biggest shit, the arguably probably biggest news that we've gotten.
Oh, let them know. Let them know, Leroy. Let the unbelievers know, and let them know who said it first. Who told them that that it was gonna happen? Who said that? Who called it?
Hey, you're clearly not talking about the same thing I'm talking about because I'm talking about the Mario movie.
Oh, that no, I'm not.
No. Keep that. I need that energy back. I need that bullshit back. Yeah, I need that. Where's that? Come on, where's that?
No.
Anyway, Super Mario Brother is getting a fucking movie. Yes, it is not the same movie from 1985.
I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this.
It's okay. You don't have to do it. I will take it. I will take it, brother. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna raise it. I'm gonna raise it.
Leroy, I don't want to get my hopes up, man. I don't. Listen.
Let me just go piece by piece, bitch.
Okay, all right.
Piece by piece.
Okay, all right.
So, if we Google the Super Mario movie cast, because that's what's important here, we have starring the delightful fat ass red Italian plumber from New York. Chris Pratt will be starring as Mario. How do you feel?
That's so disrespectful. There are so many good.
But it's Chris Pratt. He was Star-Lord. He's been Star-Lord. He played Andy on Parks and Rec. He was in Jurassic World. Yeah. Do you not think he's going to live up to his title as Mario? Fans want to know.
Why can't they just get a nice Italian actor? There's plenty out there. They could have got a few.
But it's Chris Pratt.
Why Chris Pratt? That's just so random. That's like getting a black man to play Mario at this point.
Look, in this culture, surprised it wasn't.
It's like getting Michael Ealy to play Mario.
I don't think he got it no more.
Oh, don't do Michael Ealy like that.
What has he been in? What the nigga been in since?
That's Barbershop 2. That's
No,
wow.
No, I'm talking about that. He was in Takers. He was in some movie. I think it was. He was in the movie with Beyonce, wasn't he?
Oh God, the not Matrimony, but
it was like Fatal Attraction or something.
Yeah, it was so stupid. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Damn, you gonna do a boy Michael Ealy like that? Oh,
I like Michael Ealy. It's cool.
I know, I do too. I just you're right.
We have Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach. Your thoughts?
Just next character.
I don't even know who that is.
Nobody does.
Charlie Day as Luigi.
Okay, now that might slap because Charlie Day is actually hilarious.
Charlie Day is
hilarious. It doesn't sit right in my soul, Leroy. Now, I will say this. When y'all broke the news to me, you know how I felt. But then I was just like, wait, but it's animated? Okay. I was like, man, my thing is, I'm just not going to say anything at all about it.
Probably the biggest, or one of the biggest, Jack Black as fucking Bowser. Now, Jack Black, as we know, is a national treasure and should be treated as such.
He is.
Because Jack Black is everything that I want to be when I get old. Because he's basically the same Jack Black from Tenacious D, but he's like a 50-something-year-old man. And he could do dope shit like Jack Black shit.
Here's my only beef. I think
you have no beef because it's not no beef.
I have no beaf.
This movie might be good.
I don't know, man. Because Keegan Michael Key is
Toad.
He's Toad. Why they made him Toad? Like the casting. Toad is not black. Toad is the
Keegan Michael Key is black.
I know, but like okay, but
I always thought Toad was a girl.
Chris Pratt.
No,
again, going back to Chris Pratt. Like Chris Pratt is not he's not Italian, and I get it. The whole joke is that a Japanese man made an Italian main character plumber
who looks Mexican,
right? Which that's hilarious in its own thing. But even the guy who played his voice originally, which they can still get,
Carl Martinet is still very much alive.
He's very much alive.
Not dead at all.
Not dead at all.
Voice acting shit.
Don't understand why they were just
almost
like,
hate the man. Actually,
dude, he's actually a really nice guy. And then on top of that,
I was about 10 feet away from him. Really cool.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like you said, very much alive. Not dead at all. Not even close.
Doing pretty well, actually.
Just the casting was.
I'm not done.
I know.
We have
There's more.
Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Your thoughts?
Just next character.
Seth Rogen is fantastic, sir. He was in Pineapple Express. Could not think of that movie. He was in Pineapple Express.
Pineapple
This
Express
is
is
the
my
end.
shit. But like him as Donkey Kong, like he gonna play Donkey Kong as a stoner, and he's gonna bring that Seth Rogen comedy to it, and that's cool. But that's
He
not
was
who Donkey
also
Kong
in
is.
such treasures such as Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
That was my shit.
And this is the end.
Oh, and don't forget Observe and Report.
Observe and Report.
Fuck you, Rodney. Fuck you, Rodney. Fuck you, Rodney. Fuck you, Saddam Hussein, Iraq. Fuck you, Rodney. Fuck you.
He was also in The Interview.
That was a terrible movie. Why would you bring that up?
I don't know about terrible. It was weird.
It was a Netflix movie that
should not have happened.
No.
Super bad. He was in Sausage Party. Seth Rogen is a fantastic actor, sir.
No, he's great. He just shouldn't have been Donkey Kong, man. Like,
Fred Armisen will be Cranky Kong. Excuse me. I like the old one that no one gave a shit about. Even though the old one sold you stuff out of the shop. So.
Next character. Again, it's just
Kevin Michael Richardson will be Comic, the wizard.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Kevin Michael Richardson, you know him. He is the voice of pretty much most of the black characters. He was Cleveland Jr. He was the Joker in one of those Batmans.
Let me ask you this, Leroy.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't they just say, instead of getting actors to sell it, why didn't they just say, hey, we're just going to get a whole bunch of professionally talented voice actors?
Kevin Michael Richardson is very talented.
He is one voice actor that is acclaimed out of all those people you named. The rest of them are just actors who just like, yo, I'm doing this. All right, cool.
Jack Black is too.
Jack Black is he's a good, because I like him in Brutal Legend. I like him in
Kung Fu Panda became a whole fucking series off of three movies.
Three movies.
DreamWorks pretty much saved because of Jack Black.
I just don't know, man. And it's not so much the casting. I do have a few problems with the cast. Now, what's his name? Charlie Day and not Seth Rogen. Even I know Seth Rogen hopefully do a good job.
So they all have,
but Charlie Day and
have voice acting experience because they've all done voice acting on various things. Also, we have one more. Sebastian Maniscalco as Spike. He's actually an Italian man. He's a comedian. I don't find him that funny, but he's
so again, bro.
He's very hit or miss.
I just for that creation, I don't understand it. I know Nintendo's been talking about this for a while. Because Nintendo at first was just going to go through Netflix. Because there's rumors that they were going to go through Netflix with Mario and Zelda. Because remember they kept trying to push Zelda as like the new Netflix movie.
Please don't.
I swear to God. See, I'm like that with Mario. I'm like, Mario Brothers, the movie.
Mario has existed in movie format. Zelda has not.
I will say
unless we go back to them weird ass CDI games.
No, we're not going to talk about those. So I'm going to go.
Use me, princess.
No, that's from the cartoon, which was good.
Same fucking thing.
No, the
it's
cartoon
not the same thing.
Yeah, the cartoon was
animation style.
How dare you? Yeah. I'm gonna say this, guys. I am, and here's why I'm so hesitant and cautious for this. Right?
If you don't believe that we're not going to that movie, crazy as shit.
I know.
Yes, I'll buy the ticket.
I know. So here's the thing. Here's why I'm just like, I don't want to speak on it. I just hope it's good. But I'm not holding my breath. I remember being 5 years old, waiting in line to go see Super Mario Bros. At the Twin Oaks Cinema in Montgomery. Way back when. This showing my age. Twin Oaks is not even around anymore. And so, it was me and my cousins, and we were just sitting there waiting. Because we were so excited. We were video game nerds. That's all. It was great to see one of your own just make it, you know what I'm saying? So we thought like, oh, Mario's on the big screen. This is going to be great. We went in, sat and watched that shit. And it was just
atrocious.
Even at 5 years old, I'd say 4 or 5 years old, even I knew like, this is not Mario Brothers.
5 years old, you're like, this is bullshit.
This is why is John Leguizamo doing that? Why is he Luigi Mario? That makes no sense. It's called the Mario Brothers
and Luigi Mario.
That makes.
But when you say it out loud, it doesn't make sense.
It does not. Not at fucking all. And then on top of that,
they are the Mario Bros.
Yeah, but like at the same time, like Mario Brothers, like as in, all right. So then Mario's first name shouldn't be Mario. It should be some
like
other
Giuseppe.
crazy name. Yeah, or like Guadalupe, whatever the fuck you gonna call.
That's Spanish.
Well, still
Antonio. I'm gonna call him Antonio.
Oh, Antonio Mario.
Antonio Mario.
Salvatore Mario. He looks like a Salvatore. He looks like a Salvatore. We should have called him that. Right?
Either Salvatore or Giuseppe.
Bro, that would be. So that's what I'm saying. You never let me do anything myself. Come on.
Racist. Oh, God.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that movie was so terrible. Mm-hmm. And God rest the soul of
Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hoskins, who was in that poor movie. And then John Leguizamo, that's going to follow him for the rest of his life. So there's that.
He made it.
And then, did he?
He did.
His career has been like,
But I mean, he had some good movies now.
He has. I'm not saying that all his movies sucked. I'm just saying I really feel bad for him. But I'm not hating on John Leguizamo because that's the dude. I feel really bad he was in that movie. But then on top of that, you have just the fact that like me as a Mario fan, like this shit means so much to me. Like this is like, remember when Assassin's Creed the movie came out and you were just like,
cut me to my core.
I'm gonna watch it, but I already know. It's the same feeling. So that's why I'm not saying anything. Because remember when that Assassin's Creed movie came out, you didn't say a word. You were just
when I saw Michael Fassbender put that hood on, I was like, oh, they ain't finna do shit right.
So
they gonna have two things right, 3 names and a setting. They have one setting right. The rest of that shit, oh man.
So that's how I feel about Mario right now, bro. Like I think the only reason, and one of my friends said it best. It was so funny. My buddy, shout out to him, Matty P. He knows who he is. He hits me up every now and then on the Nerd Plate like thing or whatever. He said, bro, it's either because as soon as the Mario movie was announced, I got like 50 messages that day. Hey, bro, see the Mario movie? Hey, bro, you go see the Mario movie?
That's what I mean. Shogun was like,
they're like, hey,
been here in a minute.
And I was just like, what are y'all talking about?
What are you talking about?
Don't say a word. I won't see this. It's got to be a fresh reaction.
4 minutes later, oh my God, Nintendo's the greatest company ever.
No. You know what I said when I saw that Mario's one. I was like, oh, hell no. No, the fuck they didn't. And Shogun, I was like, relax, man. It's going to be anime. I was like, okay, that might be good. But I don't know. So I don't know. That's one thing. That I don't know. Now, if John Cena or somebody else is in this shit, I'm out. I can't.
They're gonna put Batista in this mother. No, they're gonna put The Rock in it.
The Rock's will be the lead Koopa Trooper. We're not gonna know until we watch the movie. It's like that voice sounds familiar. They're gonna find out it's The Rock or Vin Diesel.
Hear me out.
Oh no, not Fast Mario. Not Fast Mario.
No.
Mario Kart. Mario Fast and the Furious.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's the second one.
Mario Double Fast, the Mario Kart movie. Instead of double dash, it's double fast.
And they gotta ride like Mad Max carts, and they gotta ride on the back and throw shit. Oh, nigga, that's the sequel. But what if we do what we did to Expendables? We just do that to Mario.
Oh, nigga, the world won't be ready, man. Won't be ready. It'll be too many.
Wesley Snipes back. I don't know how we're gonna get Tony Jaa in there, but Tony Jaa gonna Muay Thai somebody.
No. Wesley Snipes, Michael Jai White, the Hammer Bros. Bro, that shit would be awesome. I would play that game. I would go see that movie just off principle. Just off principle.
Shit.
The Wu-Tang Clan is the entire Bowser kids. Bowser
See,
Jr.,
I was gonna say they're too old. We gotta get like kids, like we gotta get the 3 ninjas, gotta get the kids from Surf Ninjas.
Quatsu, dude.
Yeah, we gotta get those kids, and they could be the Koopa kids.
You know who should have been told, and this is no slight on him, but this is where his work has lead him to.
Danny
Pauly.
DeVito.
That would have been funny too, but I was
Okay.
gonna say Pauly Shore.
Is he still act?
No.
Oh, good.
Pauly Shore don't do shit no more.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, we keep it that way.
Yeah, he ruined the 90s. That was probably.
He ruined the 90s. He just should have stayed in the 90s.
But like when Donald Glover moved over here into the future, it's like, all right, I'll see y'all later.
Listen to Ace of Base. Stay over here smoking crack and doing the moonwalk. But I don't want to spend too much time on the movie because the other big announcement.
Yes, please, let's get to that. Now, that's what I came here for. Tell people what I came here
for. The Nintendo Online Switch membership, which has featured the likes of the NES, the SNES, will now feature the Nintendo 64 backwards compatible emulator type of deal, which will include the original Super Mario 64, the original Mario Kart 64, the original Star Fox 64, Yoshi's Story, Win Back, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, aka the GOAT, Super Mario Tennis, Dr. Mario 64, and there's another Japanese game that I don't know. But it will also include
Sin and Punishment. I knew that one.
Sure. I didn't know that one.
Sin and Punishment is a shooter. You gotta play it, bro. When it comes out, play it. Trust me on that one. Because I bought it on the I actually have the original game on my Wii because I downloaded it through the what do they call it? Well, the virtual console, and then I have the sequel to it, Sin and Punishment 2, Star Successor. Trust me, bro. You won't play that shit. It's good.
It will also feature retro Sega Genesis classics.
And you forgot to mention Majora's Mask. It's on there.
It's not on the list. I think that one comes later.
Okay, cool.
I think because that one comes later, and it also they got real fucking teary eyed because like Banjo Kazooie is gonna come home, and Banjo Kazooie, the first one, will actually come back and be back on Nintendo.
Can I just
for the first time in 36 years?
Let me just say this. Just go back home, man. Microsoft ain't doing shit with y'all. We don't even know we're getting another Killer Instinct. Just go back to Nintendo, baby. At least Nintendo will use your shit.
I don't think you're gonna get a sequel to Killer Instinct. You'll probably get another remaster.
Yeah, or
no, not even a remaster, just another season.
Yeah. Like listen,
Rare, they're just gonna add fighters.
Rare, if you're watching or listening to this, first off, thank you. Second off, go back to Nintendo, nigga. Like, they about to get Banjo-Kazooie back. Y'all ain't got shit else left. Nothing. You got Killer Instinct, that's it. And Connect Sports. Just give up, bro. Like, Microsoft.
And Conquer.
But they ain't gonna do nothing with Conquer. They still ain't done nothing with Conquer. And Nintendo can still grab that and be like, yo, that's coming to N64. Because they still own the rights to that.
They still own the rights to it. So
I mean, look, just come back home, man. Listen. Microsoft set you out, man. It's okay. It's all right.
That set you out. Like, god damn. That's not a good thing.
They did. Like, Rare Camo said.
Set that whole right on out on the street.
So we're going to get all the games we want to put out. All we got to do is put out this Killer Instinct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You promise? I promise.
I promise.
Close the door.
As soon as it signed the paper, it was over with.
That's it. So we need y'all to start working on Connect Sports and get Killer Instinct out, and then that's it. Well, what about this other great?
Look, what I say?
What I just say? Well, but what about the 5 games? It's gonna be all like,
is Microsoft gonna have to choke a bitch?
I don't get angry. You know what? Let me get out of this car. No,
he killed me. I don't get angry.
You know what? I don't get out. Phil Spencer just gonna choke a bitch. Like, no, Phil, don't do it, please. Thank Bill Gates. Go ahead. Thank him.
Go ahead. Thank him. Thanks, Bill. I like your computers.
And I love But yeah, come on, Red. Just come back home, man. If they get Banjo-Kazooie back, bro, they got it.
Oh, no, it's coming. It's going to be one of them late. It'll be like one of the editions, and they're going to add it piece by piece.
Oh, yeah. Because this is like Golden Knight's not going to be on there, right?
Golden Knight is going to be on there.
Oh, nigga. And then let me tell you something else, Larry. This was funny. So people were just like, oh my God, but Nintendo's going to make you pay for it. And then so I go to the article, because, of course, it's Kotaku. And Nintendo, they're like
$20 for online. Yeah, I got the shit.
They're like, Nintendo may make you pay $5.99. I was like, nigga, $6 for that for all 20 of them games. Here you go. For a year. Here you go. I got it. Okay.
So
it's cool.
I have to play devil's advocate on this point because
Okay,
I would not be your loving co-host
of course.
if I didn't bring up this point. So I'm not probably not gonna do it, but it's comments from you.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say when the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 got they did their little things, the whatever you want to call it, videos, shit. What was the first sentence that you said?
Are we talking about the Sony presentation and shit?
Sure.
I think I was just like, okay, this is pretty much what I knew was coming.
Okay, but what was the sentence? What was the one sentence that you and me agreed on for both Microsoft and PlayStation?
Nothing new.
What was the next sentence?
The Game Pass and the PlayStation. What was PlayStation, the greatest hits or whatever? That's it.
All right. Well, I'm beating around the bush. You said, and I quote, "Show me the games." Right?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Show me the games. Yes.
So, how do you feel? Because I want you to defend yourself before I call you a hypocrite. How do you feel about Nintendo charging more for old games instead of from that? Well, they are putting out new games, but how do you feel if they do go with the $5, the $6, which, like you said,
I got it.
I will find it. I will give it to you. I will give it to you in gold coins.
Oh my god! So, God, no! Don't make me pay $25 a year for all this good shit. Oh no! Oh god! Oh,
it's true. So how do you feel about Nintendo going this way? While they are making new games, but it seems like they're doing what I like to call the Nintendo niche, which is make a lot more hype and money off of our nostalgia.
So here's the thing with Nintendo, and like I've always said before, like it's never been a secret. Nintendo, because like Shogun always asks me this, like, how does Nintendo keep getting a pass on this? Because it's true, it's no secret. Nintendo every year plays on some kind of nostalgia, and
not
they
some
make people
kind.
out and get it.
Every
kind. They created. Look, they created the remix. Okay, they created nostalgia.
Nintendo should have. You know how the logo for Nintendo is an N that's kind of a cube. On the other side is just nostalgia.
That's it.
This side is Nintendo. That side is nostalgia.
And you're absolutely right. My thing is because people forget just how big of an impact Nintendo's had on the video game industry. And that's a real thing. And I think that's why they can get away with this nostalgia. They can get away with doing this where like everybody else would call any other system. Like if Sony said, hey, we're bringing back out all the PlayStation classics from original PlayStation, we'd be like, nigga, why? Like, what was classic about
it? PlayStation has some classics, though.
They did have some bangers. Now, if you're talking about Crash Bandicoot, that whole series, Spyro, all those, okay, I'm with that. But then when you get in the Battle Area 2 Shinden, Crazy Ivan, and if some of the other stupid PlayStation games we don't even fucking know about,
the original Twisted Metal.
The original Twisted Metal, right. Like, those are classics. But that's what I'm saying. Nintendo has so many of those. And then on top of that, when you really stop and think about the impact Nintendo has had on the video game industry, of course they're going to get that pass of nostalgia. Because when you think about their games that come out, Nintendo has over 40 game titles alone. And that's just what I can think of that are automatic. We have to re-release this, not because we know it's going to make money, but also because the fans come to expect it. Because that's just like I told Sugar when we had that conversation at one time. We want new games, and that's me. I'm saying that all the time. Show me the games. I want new games. But at the same time, you can't have a Nintendo system and not have Mario. You can't have a Nintendo system and not have Smash.
But you can make a new Mario, and you can make a new Smash.
Exactly, and that's what they've done. And they've done that. The thing is that people want to lump in together with all the Mario games, say they're all exactly the same, and they're not. You can play every single Mario game, and they're all different. And
I'm going to cancel you. 1 and 3 might be. Well, no. That's not true. It is a side-scroller.
Yeah.
It's a side-scroller. It's still a side-scroller. There's just more to do.
Exactly.
It's always an add-on.
Right. And so the thing is that, again, when you look at their impact, like they saved the video game industry. If it wasn't for Nintendo, we would not have video games right now. Because back then it was saturated shit with Commodore, Atari, all that. Like, people forget, like, there is a copy of Street Fighter 2 on Commodore 64. I kid you not. Go look this shit up. Like, Commodore, Atari, all the American-made companies at the moment were sucking this industry dry with copies, no innovation, anything. It took a Japanese company like Nintendo to come in and say, hey, we know how to do video games. This is how we do it. We're going to start this industry back, right? And we're going to lock the industry to save it from itself. Because the video game crash of the 80s was so bad. And that's another thing that people don't realize. The video game industry crash in the 80s was so bad. There are rules and regulations to never have that shit happen again. That's how we got the Nintendo seal of approval. That's how you got the development kits. That's how you got specialized development that indie developers like myself have to go learn, and certificates and things just to make a fucking game on their system. And so, again, when you go back to the type of impact that Nintendo's had on the corporation, or I'm sorry, not corporation, but the industry, it's deep. And I mean, not even going to all that, it's just Nintendo did such a great job of making you feel like Mario was such a household name at a time when we didn't have internet, at a time where all you had was magazines and newspapers. Like, Nintendo got around by word of mouth. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, it got around. You go into KB Toys, play it. Yeah, but like, Nintendo is such an international thing. You can go anywhere and people know what the fuck you're talking about. I can go to Sweden right now and I can say Nintendo, and they'll point to some kind of video game system or some kind of Nintendo system or an actual Nintendo. It's still that vintage that we live for and we die for. And it's something that's going to always be with us. So when you talk about that, you got to look at the impact of Nintendo. And yes, I know that nostalgia is definitely one of the selling points. Absolutely. But at the same time, they're still taking like risk out here. They're still making new projects. So you still have Shin Megami 4 and the whole Shin Megami series. You still have, or I'm sorry, 5. And you still have that whole series. You still have the new Bayonettas. You still have stuff like all the indie stuff that's coming out, like Steel Assault. You still have, you know, the old stuff like Metroid Dread that's about. We're both excited. Not just me. Metroid, we're both excited for that shit.
Metroid is okay, so that I'm glad you brought up Metroid. Metroid is one of the ones that one of the series that I think suffered a lot because we haven't seen a Metroid since the Wii.
Yeah, Other M. You're right. Absolutely. Which was like the 5th in the installment in the series.
Yeah. And one, we still don't have a backstory on this bitch. But
right.
Do you all your points are good, but I have to keep pushing back on this because I just wanted to be clear.
Right.
Just because they are good, does that guarantee? I know you're gonna be biased, but do we still have to give them a pass? Do we not have to hold them to the same ideology? Like, I'm gonna use dumb shit for an example.
Okay.
What's your favorite? Like, just name a fast food restaurant that's like the shit that you go to. Fuck it, we're gonna use McDonald's because if you say Popeyes, I'm gonna slap you.
Well, I really, Brian, been to any fast food right now. I'd say probably Taco Bell has been
okay. Taco Bell,
right?
You remember how good Taco Bell used to be, like back in the 90s when they had everything.
Yeah,
not in the 90s. Let's say early 2000s
when the menu was full.
When the menu was fucking full. All right, now let's say, like my height of Taco Bell was when my mama was working at UAB. The Godzilla movie was out, and they had like toys and shit, but the menu was full. Let's say Taco Bell never does anything new after that. Let's say they do what they do. They take shit off, and they put it back on a couple of years later. Like, let's say they took the Mexican pizza off back then, but they brought it back out.
Right.
They're gonna make a lot. They're gonna make a lot of money off Mexican pizza because Mexican pizza used to be hype. Right. Hashtag bring back the Mexican pizza.
Right. People are still crying about that to this day.
If they go slow and they make newer shit later. Like, let's say we didn't get the Doritos Locos Taco till last year. You fucks with the Doritos Locos Taco?
I do. I miss the volcano ones, but I do.
Damn, them was the best fucking ones.
Yeah,
the nacho cheese is just okay.
Yeah, but the volcano
hot
taco,
shit, boy,
that was where it's at because the shell was good and the sauce was good. The shell and sauce made it. That made it. You could get it. It could be fucking fish in a. It could be fucking duck in a taco. As long as you have that hot sauce and that shell. Preach,
okay,
man. Church.
Now,
Church.
how upset would you be if you didn't get that until last year?
I wouldn't be because here's the thing.
Knowing what you know now, obviously, like you can't go back in the past, but
right?
Like, I'm not gonna know about it. Knowing what you know now,
but you can't know what you have till it's gone. The thing with Nintendo that makes it so cool is that we knew Mario was great. We knew Metroid was great. And for them to just keep making it better and better and keep putting out better iterations, it's just like, oh shit. Granted, they still fall.
We didn't get a new Mario game until the Switch.
Right.
We didn't get a new solo Mario game. We did get a lot of
we got the new Super Mario, which is a remake of the first one.
Exactly.
One,
we got a Super Mario Bros. U and all that shit. We didn't get a new solo Mario game till the Switch. And that's a 35-year gap.
And here's the thing with that, because that's the time when Nintendo kind of did listen to people and say, oh, we're going to do new things, because that goes back to, all right, on the GameCube, right? When the GameCube first came out, and nobody knows this.
Well, I guess it would be the GameCube.
Mm-hmm. When the GameCube first came out. No, that's cool. Nobody knew this. But when the GameCube first came out, they didn't put out a Mario game.
They didn't put out a Mario game for that.
They put out Luigi's Mansion, because they were trying to do something new. They put out Eternal Darkness, and they put out like 3 other games.
Twilight Princess,
which that came later. That wasn't a launch. Wind Waker.
Oh, you're talking about just launch. Wind Waker was launch.
Wind Waker was the one that's more the launch. But even Wind Waker came later. The big star at the beginning of the GameCube, and I remember this, again, I worked the release, was Luigi's Mansion. Because their whole thing was, we want to try something new. And the first fucking thing people did, and I know, because I was on the front lines hearing people complain about that. Where's my Mario game? I want a Mario game. Why do we have Luigi? I want Mario. And so it took them 2 years to get to Super Mario Sunshine. And that's when people were just like, oh shit, okay. But so here's the thing.
Sunshine stop it right there. Sunshine goated.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was and even that. What's funny is it's goated now, but when it came out, people still complain about that, Leroy, because people
oh my god, we got that at the club. You can tell me that we ain't win the shit.
Bruh, there are so many times at the store where we sat down and had arguments with people because they were like, well, we missed the old way, and I want more like Super Mario 64. You just ran around, did shit. I don't understand the storyline.
Doing the same thing now.
You're doing the same thing. They're just giving you a story. Like, that's the only thing they did was just like, hey, Mario's going to jail for graffiti. That's it. But that was the whole thing that Miyamoto and a few other people sat around and talked about forever. And to this day, is that they tried to do something new and the fans kind of complained. And it was bad enough to where people really thought, which was the stupidest idea ever, they really thought the GameCube was going to fail because they didn't put out a Mario game. And they didn't get a Mario Kart right away because that was the other game. Because that was
Double Dash came halfway through that second year.
So here's something that a lot of people don't understand about Nintendo games is that every time Nintendo does something, because their fans are so used to them putting out things in succession and like, okay, this is how we're gonna do things in a set order. Mm-hmm. When they put out Mario Kart on Super Nintendo, every single time a new system came out, they expected, okay, when is the Mario Kart coming out? Because I know you guys are going to put out Mario Kart. It was the same. They went through a lot of this with GameCube because GameCube was the system. They said, we're going to try a lot of new things. Because they did. They heard the best system. Well, and that's the funny thing was when they sat and talked with a lot of people and they were talking to their fans and they're talking to people who wanted to get a Nintendo and they're saying the same thing. Like, well, I'm tired of doing nostalgia stuff. Do something different. They're like, okay, we're going to start doing different shit. The problem was, as soon as they did that, they complained. And so that's why...
People were going to complain anyway, though.
They are, but Nintendo has probably one of the best balances between nostalgia and new. And that's what you got to have in the gaming industry. Because, yes, as much as we want new shit, which I say it all the time, too, and that's me. I'm like, yo, I want y'all to do something new. And I'm still saying that. I'm saying that about all 3 of the big 3. Because right now, honestly, the games are just scarce. Where the games are right now is in the independent circuit. The indie market is blowing up because now they have people are realizing, oh, I can just go have this freedom without doing a big company. Let me
Right.
go do that. And now the tools are there. It's definitely better. And so now you're letting your imagination run wild and you're able to get the full profit from it. The problem lies in the fact that how do you find that balance between nostalgia and new? And that's where Nintendo has found that perfect marriage, and they're the first to find it. Because even when Nintendo does something, like for example, I'll give you a great example of what Nintendo did. Everybody swore up down, never gonna catch on, and it's bullshit, and we're not gonna do it. Ha ha ha. But then everybody did it. That was the industry standard. Active video game movement, active movement in terms of like fitness and like in terms of like the
Oh
Wii.
yeah, the Wii.
Yeah,
They
active
profited off that
active
shit.
playing. Yeah, like everybody was like, "This is the stupid." Like Sony made fun of it, Microsoft made fun of it, and as
Then
soon as they were like
the
selling out,
PlayStation Move and the Kinect came out.
PlayStation Move and Kinect came out magically. Where Microsoft's like, "Oh, we took away the controller. Now you can just." So the thing is that the reason why Nintendo's always under a critical eye is because they are, in some terms, when you look at them, the trendsetters. Because another thing Nintendo called that nobody thought was going to be a big deal was being able to play your games anywhere. Because that was what they were trying to go for with the Wii U and then now the Switch, was that Nintendo was test driving because the Wii U, great middle system. The problem was that we already fucked up a lot of shit for it, and the Switch did everything it should have done much better. So
Right.
that's why shit is blowing up for the Switch right now. The Wii U taught people to where, oh man, I'm playing on the second screen. That's cool. Oh look, I can watch TV too. All right, and that clicked something in the heads of gamers, and that clicked for Nintendo, and that's why we have the Switch now to where like I can pick this up, play this anywhere I want, put it on my dock, and it's on my TV. And it wasn't until stuff like that with Nintendo that Sony and Microsoft started saying, hey, you know what? That's good. We need to do that shit. Especially Sony with the PS Vita. Because, again, a lot of people didn't know with the Vita, you could play your PS4 from anywhere. Because Sony didn't,
anywhere.
Yeah, Sony didn't give a fuck about that shit because they were like, oh, y'all just want to play at home.
And they did. They made like 2 commercials, and they were both for sports games.
That's it. Yeah, and so that's the thing about Nintendo, and that's what makes it such an easy target. It's easy to sit there and pick on Nintendo because, yeah, most of their market is nostalgia. But at the same time, a lot of people forget that, like, if it wasn't for Nintendo, that'd be it. Like, that's why they get a pass because their impact is so huge. Like, and then on top of that, they're doing a good balance of nostalgia and new because, yeah, I might get the collection of Castlevania, which is phenomenal, by the way. I sat and played that for like 3 hours last night. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm also getting Project Triangle, which is going to come out and be amazing. I'm getting, excuse me, the guys who did Octopath Traveler are doing more RPGs. And on top of that, Square Enix and Nintendo got together and said, hey, let's remake one of the Dragon Quest games with the Octopath Traveler engines. We're getting so many different innovations nowadays in all gaming apps. It's not just Nintendo. Sony's doing it too. Microsoft's doing it too. But Nintendo is playing from the field of, in the beginning, it was only them. It was like Nintendo and Sega. And they're still here. They're the grandfather of this shit. So, of course, everybody's going to hate on them and say, oh, they're for old school people. They're for nostalgia people. Because that is their bread and butter. But think about it this way, too. Their games are so good that they do last 20 to 30 years. Look at Ocarina of Time. Niggas are, when they announced the N64 list,
it's still the shit.
All my friends were just like, well, going through Ocarina of Time again, going through another playthrough.
I absolutely am.
And
I'm excited to play this shit with Switch controls.
Right. And I can't blame any of us for that because that's how good that game was. You can say whatever you want about Nintendo, but almost every last one of their original games that they put out, that was an original classic, stands the test of time. Long before I was born, Mario was played. And long after I'm dead, Mario will be played. You cannot say that for everyone. I know that's weird, but yeah, Nintendo came out in 19...
But Mario was Mario was 85.
No, Mario was actually in the 70s. Like, the original Nintendo system came out just before I was born. It was like close to the 80s. I was born in 84. I got my first Nintendo system when I was like 5. So like 89, when the Nintendo system started to go down a little bit, that's when I was able to get one. But like that's what I'm saying. Like it's very hard, and that's what I was just basically telling Shogun is that Nintendo listens to their fans, so that's why they always get a pass, and that's why you'll always see that Nintendo has an easy time saying, "Hey, we're gonna re-release a new Zelda that you played back in 19 whatever, and we're gonna put it out. It's gonna be great because we anticipate that. No one else has a game like that yet. Like, granted, Microsoft is starting to get there to where like Halo, Gears of War, a few other games they could do that with. Sony has plenty of titles they can do that with. They just choose not to sometimes. But you know they have that, so that's the thing. That's where it comes from, Nintendo, and that's why they get a pass on the nostalgia. You can say whatever you want about your mom's like fried chicken, but if it's good fried chicken, you're looking forward to it. She always makes it on this particular Christmas, and then one Christmas she doesn't. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are we even at Christmas? That's what I came here for. It's for the fried chicken at Christmas.
Had to be chicken, didn't it?
It had to be chicken. Gotta bring it full circle. But that's Nintendo for you. Nintendo is full stop nostalgia because we want that. Nintendo is here because we need that shit. Nintendo was created by us almost as much as it was created by the people it's created for. Because it's the same way with the criminals in Batman. You need somebody to stop these criminals. They created this void where vigilante could come in and people.
But Batman could just kill them and be done with it.
He could, but you know he's a libertarian / independent. He can't be doing that out here.
He is a libertarian.
Yeah.
No, Batman's not a Trump supporter.
Probably. I'm just saying, poor people want to pull themselves up.
I'm just saying, let's make Gotham great again.
But that's Nintendo, bro, and that's how I feel about it. I mean, right or wrong, like I tell people, like I'm not gonna front that I'm not a Nintendo fanboy. I am. I'm a huge Nintendo fanboy.
We know,
but I'm proud of that because Nintendo takes care of me. Like, there's a reason why I bought all their systems day one because there's always some little. And it's not because, you know, a lot of people forget this too. When we bought the 3DS, remember we bought 3DSs? Well, did you buy them Did you buy one first day?
No, I bought mine a year later.
Okay, so for all of us who bought them like day one, right? Everybody's like, "Oh, y'all wasted your," because you know they were $349. Nintendo was like, "All right, maybe we did overprice it." So they're like, "As a sorry to you, and thank you for supporting us for so long. Here are 20 nostalgic games and the ambassador things that only you guys get, no one else gets. Here you go, 20 games for free." And they didn't have to do that shit. I could have, because I felt like, hey, my 3DS was awesome. I loved it. I'm not complaining about it. But They do that because they feel like whatever we can do to take care of our customers, that's what we're going to do. And that's why Nintendo will always shine in terms of nostalgia because, hey, we want that. They know we want it. They're going to have it for us. I'm going to always play Kirby. I'm going to always play Smash Bros. I'm going to always play Legend of Zelda. Doesn't matter what kind of iteration it is or even if it's a new one. Like, that's how good the game is. Good games are just like good music. It's timeless. Like the fact that we're still blazing Mary Jane by Rick James, and that was back in the 1980s or 60s even. 80s. Like, thank you, 80s. Or like Earth, Wind, and Fire music. Like, that goes 60s. To show, right, that goes to show that, like, good things are timeless. So it is what it is. You know, so that's why, and the only reason why it's Nintendo being able to do that, because if Sony and Microsoft were there with Nintendo, they would have the same position right now too. It's just Nintendo has all the years of experience, and they know what the fuck they're doing because they came in like, all right, we the only ones here, and I mean they outlasted Sega, they outlasted fucking Wonder Swan, they outlasted, and a lot of people, and that's going back to even the portable game system era. The Game Boy should not have won all those eras that it did, but it did because Nintendo knew, okay, we know what our gamers want. They want good games. Game Gear had a fucking 32-bit color. You could watch TV on your Game Gear. You had color on your Game Gear. But it still could not keep up with Game Boy. And Game Boy outsold it hand over fist. And that was black and white. When they came out with color and then Game Boy Advance, oh, the game was over. Lock it down. And I have a Neo Geo Pocket. And Neo Geo Pocket was probably one of the best portable devices ever. Again, I always say this, and I'm going to say it again, and I say it almost every show that we talk about it. PS Vita is hands down the best handheld system ever created. but it will never beat the 3DS. Never will, because Sony just gave up on it. Sony said, it's not really selling. All right, RPGs, and we're done with that. And the PS Vita did so much shit. And it was so much better than the 3DS. The graphics killed it. The battery life was the only thing that still wasn't as good. But at the same time, it's because Nintendo knows the market. So you can say what you want about Nintendo. And I know Shogun's going to have some choice words about it, I'm sure.
I'm about to say, you'll get some pushback from this, right?
So is Cole Jackson. I'm sure they're going to come at me.
Cole Jackson's going to call you a nigga.
That's it. But at the end of the day...
And he hates you.
Right. But at the end of the day, Nintendo's Nintendo, man, because they've earned that. Like, I don't play Mario games because, it's a bad game, but it's the 20th anniversary. Let me play it. It's like, oh, shit, y'all playing with Super Mario 64? I got next. And, like, I could be an old fucking man in my, 70s in, some retirement home somewhere. If some kid is playing, Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo Next or some shit, or hologram, I'm going to be like, let me play that. Let me show you how we used to do it back in the day. Hold on.
And still get washed in Smash.
Right, still, yeah, because God damn, y'all just be evil in Smash. But yeah, bro, so that's Nintendo. They deserve it because, that's their bread and butter. They never shied away from it. They never said, we're going to put out... Nintendo just said, we're going to make games that you and your family members and your grandma want to play. And you know what? I'll be goddamn if they didn't make video games that me, my family members, and my grandma want to play. Everybody can play Nintendo. It's not one person that comes in and be like, I can't play that. No. Even people who don't even like video games fucking play Nintendo. So that's why Nintendo's great, man. That's why I fucks with them.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
You said it all. I don't have anything to rebut. I just wanted to hear from you, so I don't have to call you a hypocrite.
No, because I mean,
I still may call you a hypocrite, but So.
No, I mean, and I get it, but my thing is that, bro, you pay what? You're paying $59.99 for both Sony's service and Microsoft service if you did yearly. Now Microsoft now is $14.99 a month, so you're paying way more for that.
Actually, I paid $9.99 a month.
Oh, because you don't have the ultimate?
No, I do have the ultimate, but
okay.
I found a little hack. If you just buy Xbox Live Gold for 1 month, which is $9.99, and then you get a year's worth of Game Pass, which you still have to pay for, and you wait till that month is over with, and you put your Game Pass in, it'll take over. It'll just charge it as gold, so you can technically just keep buying Xbox Live Gold, but buy a month of Game Pass. And if you buy gold for a year and you buy 1 month of Game Pass, the year of gold will still carry on your Game Pass subscription.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool.
So,
that's cool.
Yes,
I just pay $14.99 a month.
I ain't got that much money.
But when you do that, and then with Sony, because with Sony I pay $29.99 for every 3 months. So compare those, but then look at Nintendo. It's hey, $19.99 a year. I get it. We're kind of online service, kind of not. But hey, here's all these great Nintendo games. Yeah, here's all this free shit.
True.
And I mean, you can say what you want, but those games total to way more than $19.99. And I'm now granted, like I said, when I made that post, I was like, yo, I don't want to hear anybody ever complain about that shit again, except for if you're talking about chat rooms, because we need fucking chat rooms in the Switch, because I want to be able to talk to my homies. But hey, I would much rather them do that and stay in their lane than to try something new and fuck up. So,
what? You ready to talk about what comes new? What's
next? So you didn't want to say anything to?
Nigga, you've been talking for 35 minutes. What the fuck I'm gonna say?
My bad. I'm sorry.
I don't give a damn. You are passionate about this, just like I'm passionate about chicken wings and Assassin's Creed. So when it's my time to shine, I will shine.
I feel you. Yeah, we can go to coming soon. What's got coming soon, sir?
Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic coming out on October 11th.
Nice.
Hopefully, if the creek don't rise. And I got Crisis. For some reason, Crisis 2 is coming out on. No. Crisis 2 is coming out on October 14th. The original Crisis and Crisis 3 are going to come out on October 15th.
Make it make sense, Jesus. Make it make sense.
Yeah, not on Jeff Bezos' not Jeff Bezos.
Al Gore's internet.
There you go. I forgot who made the internet.
Al Gore, Bill Clinton. They said we're gonna bring the world together, bro.
They did.
Terrible. Yeah, that's so weird, bro. That's
who want to play Crisis?
I don't know.
And it's coming out on PS5 and Xbox One. I mean,
that's what we're talking. No. See, look how great the graphics are. So yeah, but this game is shit. Like, what is your objective? Oh, it's just to shoot and kill everybody. Okay, so like, why not just play Call of Duty?
Story.
Oh, it's just like some guy in this suit and like he takes out the bad guys. So
like a Jamaican man at a restaurant. We don't have that.
You don't have it today, ma.
We don't have story. No, we don't have that.
We don't have gold. It's after 4:00. It is 2:30. What the fuck?
Sir, it is 10 o'clock in the morning. What do you mean you don't have gold? We don't have it.
We don't have gold. No.
Okay, all right, brother. I'm sorry.
You got it.
What you got?
Oh, that's funny. Well, what I got is I have Fatal Frame, Maiden of the Black, which comes out October 28th. That's right. Now that's coming to all systems. In case you don't remember that, as Leroy is shaking his head, Fatal Frame came out on the PS2. It's a great survival horror game about two twin sisters. Well, this one is two twin sisters. Usually,
it's got a song about twin sisters. Is it the same thing?
Nah. This is they're shooting a camera to exorcise ghosts, and I don't.
You should be shooting cameras, but usually bitches be dancing.
No, you should be shooting up clubs. That's what
not actual clubs.
Not actual clubs.
He gets women pregnant a lot.
He is working his way up. So that's coming out October 28th. That's gonna be outstanding. I can't wait. We've all been waiting on Fatal Frame to come back to the States. We hadn't had one since the fourth one on PlayStation 2, so that's gonna be amazing. And also Mario Party compilation, October 29th. That's going to be awesome as well. I now have to, Jesus, I'm down.
Shit out of me because I bought the original Mario Party, but now I got to buy this one if I want the extra stuff.
Bro, I'm down like 4 Switch games because now I have so many Switch games now, it's ridiculous. Because I have to get WarioWare. Gotta get that. Gotta get that new Mario Party. I got to get the new Metroid Dread, and that's coming out in a few days. Can't wait for that. And then I gotta get that Project Triangle strategy. Woo! This shit's so good.
Anyway, Project Triangle.
It's great. It's Final Fantasy Tactics and Game of Thrones together. It's great.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
So is that it, Mr. Leroy? Is that all we have for our jam-packed episode?
That is it. You've been talking a long time, so continue to talk and close it out.
Well, I'll go ahead and say, guys, thank you for listening to another great episode of the Nerd Plate. You already know what it is. We appreciate you guys coming out to watch us or listen to us. You can find us everywhere, the Nerd Plate, at Facebook, Twitter, Instagrams. That's right, the Instagrams. Patreon, which is the Nerd Plate. Buy us a coffee. You can send us some emails if you would like, or just send us comments about the show, or just say what's up. Hey, how you doing? Come talk to us. We lonely over here. You can send that to the nerdplatepodcast@gmail.com, as well as anywhere you want to see us. It's the Nerd Plate. You can even see our beautiful faces on YouTube if you'd like. And shout out to Anchor for hosting the podcast. Really appreciate it. On Anchor, guys, you can do so many great things. You can actually go there right now if you want to. If this is a great episode, tip us and say, hey, thank you. Ching, here you go. You can also start your own stuff on Anchor and you can get sponsorships. Guys, help us get sponsorships by listening. Tell your friends about it. And, because we're just trying to blow. We're just trying to blow up so we don't have to do this. We can do this full time and, play video games and sleep.
I already quit one job. I don't want to quit this one yet.
That's it. So, yeah, guys, but you can check us everywhere. And until next time, I'm Rockman3K3.
My name's Leroy.
And we out. It's been another great episode of the Nerd Plate.
So long.